Hey everyone, watch along time. Well, it will be shortly. Liverpool, Benfica, all the way over in Lisbon. But rest assured, we are here to guide you through that game in a purely unbiased sense. We're basically professional commentators at this point.
We're Benfica fans at this point.
Yeah, no, that's the opposite. That's just as bad as if we were biased. Yeah, we are totally bipartisan. Media types now. And we won't say things like fuck or shit or get wound up with silly, senseless things. We will be reading your comments. Only the good ones, by the way, so make sure they're good. Don't waste your time.
We will be counting likes too.
Yes, we need 1,000 likes. If you want Liverpool to win this tie, you need 1,000 likes minimum. If you want us to win on the night, we need 1,000 minimum. If you want us to win this, if you want us to, how's this, Chris? Well, a positive result for Liverpool is a minimum. We always need a minimum of 1,000 likes on these watch-alongs. That's a given. If we want Liverpool to outright win the whole tie on tonight's result alone,
4,000.
5,000 likes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Drop a like on the stream, that would be great. We've got loads to keep you occupied between now and kickoff, and of course full time as well. Although the Reds will be doing most of the heavy lifting, I hope, in that regard. We are also going to be keeping an eye on Man City versus Atletico Madrid. We've
this
got
one
that up as well. No, it doesn't work. I just go on God. It just means I can't see anything. We've got some songs. We're going to be reading through your good comments and probably some of the really bad ones as well, because we're gluttons for punishment. So if you've got anything you want to talk about, then do let us know that in the comments. I've got both lineups here. If we want to have a little quick chat through them once again, I'll move that up for you, Tom. Look at that. So good to him.
I mean, it almost looks like it was made.
Alisson.
Just edge it more central as well. So, but then you see the advert.
It brings the betting sponsor on. Alisson Becker in goal. Andrew Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, Trent Alexander-Arnold is the back four. Fabinho is DM. These have got a Thiago left, Keita right, which is how you predicted it. But of course, SofaScore can be wildly wrong on these things sometimes. Asking Chris Page up, but I thought I'd draw.
Yeah, no, we can absolutely both be wildly wrong.
Yeah. Sadio Mane, I think Klopp's just confirmed that he will be playing central for Liverpool. Salah off the right, Luis Diaz off the left, and then in terms of the Benfica team, I have to admit I'm not totally au fait with some of their players, like Odysseus, who's got a great name, Vlachodimos in goal, Alejandro Grimaldo is left back, Gilberto is right back, presumably not that one. But then again, given how old Jan Vertonghen and Nicolas Otamendi are, it could well be Gilberto Silva. Jan Vertonghen, former Spurs centre-half, Nicolas Otamendi, former Man City centre-half, Adel Taarabt, former QPR wonder kid, alongside Julian Weigl. I think I'm right to play for Dortmund. I've thrown that out there without corroborating.
Yeah, I recognise him.
Gonzalo Ramos is behind Darwin Núñez. Everton on the left, which is where Everton should be, because it's a Liverpool based. That's a socialism pun. That, apologies, Tories. Rafa Silva on the right, who's the big. Núñez and Silva are the ones to watch out for. The real big hitters, top goal scorer and top assister this season in them too. Will provide a stern test. And I wonder whether, a couple of thoughts on the Konate stuff, because we never really spoke too much about it. We spoke about why Matip could play, but not why Konate is. And you kind of hinted at, like, he's not played loads of football, but the last start in the league, I think, was West Ham, which is 4 games ago now. I'll check that again in a second. He played against Forest in the Cup, and he was a substitute, obviously, at the League Cup final. But yeah, you're right, he's not played loads of footy. And from what I can see, Núñez is a real handful. And that could be a really interesting test for him today. He'll be physical. He'll look to use pace. He'll look to use strength, and yeah, that seems to me like a nice test for Konate.
Yeah, I think it will be. Am I right in saying that Konate started both of the Inter Milan games? He definitely started one of them, didn't he? Did he start in both of them?
He in the Champions League he played away, but not at home. He wasn't even in the squad.
So it's the same sort of thing, isn't it? It's not something that's new to him, playing away in a big Champions League game already so early in his Liverpool career, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And I feel really comfortable with Konate at the back at the moment, and I think Matip's a better player right now, but you've got to give him his game time. You've got to give him this experience as and when you can afford to. And Inter Milan away is massive that he gets that game, but it also means because he's got that experience that you're okay playing him Benfica away, because we walk away winners of that game. We put the tie to bed in that game, and he was there, and he had a tough night that night as well, tough opposition player to go up against. He'll have the same tonight, but he's so big, he's so strong, he's got Virgil van Dijk alongside him, that you lose a little bit going forwards. I think if you take Matip out of the side and you put Konate in, but Virgil ends up doing a little bit more work, so it balances itself out. Defensively, there's not much in it between Matip and Konate for me. I think defensively they're both sound.
Yeah, he's just a very, very promising footballer, isn't he? And what's great about him is that we spent 36 million quid on him, and we're just blooding him in. Like, years gone by, Liverpool spent that kind of money on a footballer.
First game of the season.
He's got, but he's not just. He has to play every game because he's a big sign, and sometimes I think that leads to people losing their heads over Liverpool's transfers, because we're so good now and we've got so many good players that we don't have marquee signings in quite the same way, because everyone, even the best players, ready-made players, have got to earn the stripes.
Where I am as a fan, and have been, and I know you've been the same for a large portion of the last 10 years while we've been doing this, is how do you improve your squad? And the answer that we always used to say was, you buy a first team and your first teamer becomes your squad player. Yeah. So you buy Konate and Matip becomes your squad player. That's not necessarily what happens at the top. Because what you then plan for is, when you're at the peak, you then plan for staying at the peak for a prolonged period of time.
Not with the mentality of the players that Liverpool buy.
Yeah. So you're buying a lad now that's going to be peak in 2 to 3 years, when maybe Matip's dropping off slightly, and then he carries the torch, the baton further, and you stay at the top. Because that's what Liverpool and City have done over the last few years. They've got this high of consistency that none of the other teams can replicate. We were talking about this in the car, the way the peaks and troughs, and if they don't make it, they just sack the manager and go again. Yeah. But Liverpool don't have to do that. Man City don't have to do that. But this Liverpool side's about just keeping them at the top and keeping freshening things up.
We've seen this time and time again, and it's a good example of other £30-odd million plus players who haven't necessarily come in, and some of it's because they haven't grasped their opportunity, maybe. But Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, a good example of this, and now our recent one is Konate. Although I think they're cut from slightly different cloth in that regard. But what it actually made do, because of the type of footballers that we own, in years gone by, we were upgrading and they became squad players, because we were buying better footballers. Well, you can't buy better footballers than what we've got. We've got the best footballers in the world, and you can make a case for this. I'm sure people might pick apart Liverpool squad and go, "Oh, you get someone who's better than him." You're talking fine margins, but what you get now is the lads we've bought or kept, because there's no one at Liverpool that hasn't been hand chosen by Liverpool's manager and that outstanding transfer structure that they've got with Edwards and co.
Maybe Jordan.
But they've signed him down to contracts and given him all kinds. He probably is the one who comes close into the grey area, but at the same time, he might also be the exact outlier, opposite of the point you're making. All those players have gotten better. So Joel Matip this should be Joel Matip's last season at Liverpool. We'd have said that last summer. We looked and gone, badly injury prone. You never get more than a handful of games out of him. You'd be saying, get Joe Gomez back up to speed, and Konate comes in, and then Konate takes his place. Instead, what's happened is Joel Matip's become the second best centre half on the planet, and plays twice a week. And that's the beauty. That's the real strength in what Liverpool have done there, is that, we can afford to say your £36 million centre half is not a necessity. It probably was last season.
I think back to that sort of time when we signed Fernando Torres, and that was all of the money that we had was to get one player to make a difference. And we signed Ibu Konate, and then that was a bit of a luxury signing in some ways. On the surface of he's not going into your first team straight away and holding down the spot. And then we back it up in January with another one in Luis Diaz, where it's like, yeah, we understand why we bought him and he's absolutely fucking brilliant and he's dead exciting. But also we actually didn't need him. We just did it to stop somebody else doing it because we wanted to do it in the future. So we're forward planning as well with all of this, as we all know.
Absolutely. And in terms of the 11 that Liverpool have gone with, you know, there's no one there. And there were further changes we could have made and I've been reasonably happy with. But to that point, we're able to make changes to this team, and if it doesn't work, honestly, Chris, the beauty is we've still got other lads. There's lads who will start at the weekend. Yeah. Jordan Henderson, as an example, you can bring Jordan Henderson into this game. It's fine. It'd be nice to not need him, but we've still got him there. It's not like he's gone anywhere as a result. We've made changes for this game, and I think I still look at that 11, and I just think. If we had to start that 11 against Man City, I would still like to see Firmino or Jota in there, sure, and I'd like to see Henderson in the team, and I'd like to see Matip. But if you had to tell me that was a starting 11 for Man City because of X, Y, or Z reasons, I still think we were capable of winning that game of football with that. But that again just speaks volumes to the quality that we've got at our disposal at the moment. Right, so we are going to... Actually, I'm going to read a couple of super chats quickly, and then we're going to take a short break before the game kicks off. We have Nandan, who's joined as a first teamer. Thank you so much. Liam Bento, who's been a member for 15 months. As a wonder kid, I'd never thought I'd live to see the day, but it's finally here. Liverpool faces Everton in the Champions League. Closest they'll ever get. Yeah, absolutely. I was wondering who would make the best point on that, and I've been racking my brain, and you've nailed that, so you've taken the job away from me, and I'm grateful for it. Alexander has joined as a first team member as well. Thank you so much. Hitchin Basman for 21 months, 2 big games this week. Let's get it done early, and I'll read a few more of the comments in a moment. We've got a very, very short break for you guys, something we really want you to check out. We've got an incredible Mo Salah mural documentary dropping tomorrow. Here's a little trailer for that. Yes, 4 p.m. Wednesday on our YouTube channel. Obviously, we know with the vast majority of the really premium stuff that we do, of course, it goes on Redmen Plus, but there's been some absolutely tremendous work done to try and get the Anfield Road area really up to scratch. It's fallen to quite a lot of degradation over the years, and you obviously got the likes of Hotel Anfield and even people like Tier and Taggies and what have you, and Liverpool Council have actually put the hand in the pocket to help as well. So yeah, really good, and that the mural hopefully is the first step towards regenerating that strip leading up to the ground. So yeah, if you want to know more about that, you'll have seen it on social media, but we're the only place on earth that has got the full behind the scenes creation documentary of, as you can see there, Tom made the artist John Culshaw wear a GoPro on his head while he was painting it, which I'm sure he's never had to do while he's been doing many of his exceptional murals. But yeah, that is there, and if you want more documentary content, then of course go to redmenplus.com. Right, Hitchin Baz, I've done that one already.
I'm sorry, that stadium looks unbelievable.
Yeah, it does. It's good, isn't it? Daniel McMurray, who's been a member for 9 months, says, how good is this? Win, lose, draw the next month. Let's enjoy it. This is why we watch footy. So excited. Let's go, Reds. Push through the... Bloody hell. Push through the bear. Push through the storm. YNWA. Rabadam with 20 knocks. When are Man United playing their quarter-final? Scott Hawkes, the man, the living legend. What a month ahead. With $100 US, Scott. Thank you so much. Ridiculous. Hope hopefully the beginning of something historic. Come on, you Reds. Thanks, fellas, as always, for keeping the Reds together around the world.
Thank you,
sit in a room and chat. You guys are the real heroes of it all. There was a great comment here from Scott Schultz, who says, I played this matchup in FIFA with 45-minute halves, and it ended up 25-1 to the Reds. So I'm going with that. I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's do that. Kieran Orr asks, mate, is that shirt going on the store at Lux Boss? Is it on yet?
No, it's not on yet.
Yeah, Simon told
both of these are not on the store, actually. If you can see this one as well there. I don't know whether you can see that one. Whoop. Hello. Do you know what? I've kind of enjoyed wearing this to the game and knowing that literally nobody else in the world's got this t-shirt. Yeah. And I'm sure you can do the same for a little while. If we have 5 people commit to a buy right now, we'll put them live.
Yeah, sounds good. We've had the away inspired one, but we wanted the Liverpool. Is it 18-19 or the season title winner season? Either way, it's very Allison inspired. Is the new Redmen t-shirt. Anyway, we are moments away from kickoff at the Estadio de Luz. The players take the knee as well. They should. Great to see it still being treated so positively as well. Mohamed Salah is about to take the kickoff. They're underway at the Etihad. Man City versus Atletico Madrid. Still a little delay, which is interesting.
I'm just going to shout out Quad Bob, Melman V2, DNT7, Idad, Tree Frog, Scott T, all in our Discord watching live and chatting along. Barry K as well. Thank you very much, and obviously big thank you to Danny Harty Smith as well. The game is off.
We are underway. Ball sent long.
Oh, I've just got nervous.
Fabinho shuts down a counter-attacking opportunity. Andy Robbo and
him.
And the referee will give a free kick. Robbo takes it quickly, goes back to Virgil van Dijk. You got Ian Dark and Steve McManaman there. I don't mind Ian Dark, but he's a boxing commentator. And Steve McManaman, I don't mind Steve McManaman either. But the alternative is mute it, sync up with our match clock, which you'll see right below, and then you'll get me and Chris Pajak in your ears, in association with the BT or wherever you're watching it in the world visuals. Dream team. Don't forget to hit that like button, of course. Tom, have you got my laptop? Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Ooh.
Just double checking, mate. Ball goes through and the Benfica goalie will claim that.
Yeah, it was a wild one from Virgil van Dijk.
Good, get it out the way.
Yeah, a little teaser. Just get himself set up.
Ben Pryor, good old Ben
looks
Pryor.
Happy.
23 months in as a first teamer. Who's your favourite LFC player at the moment? Mine is Thiago.
Thiago.
Yeah, I adore him. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. Adore him.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
It comes across on the telly as well, like just how good he is. But like, it's his positioning. It's the way he finds little pockets of space. It's his movement. The unnecessariness of what he does.
Yeah.
The absolute piss-taking ability. When there's absolutely no need to play an no-look pass, he'll do it. Yeah. And there was a need, because he showed you what the need was. Yeah. But he resets everything I knew about playing the midfield position.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of really good footballers, mainly in the last few years, because that's the level Liverpool have been at. I see something new in football when I watch him. I see something I've never seen before. He makes the ball move in ways that I've never seen a footballer make the ball move. And the best example of that's the goal against Porto, where it basically
does it hit the floor? Doesn't it hit the floor? Who knows?
Ridiculous. It's like he
applies Naby on the right
physics
as well.
Yeah, it's like he makes the ball applies different physics to the ball to the rest. Yeah, I love Thiago. He's great. But to be fair, there's not actually a Liverpool squad member I don't really like.
He looks good.
Diaz is another good one.
He looks really good.
Here he is now. Little drop of the shoulder, trying to feed him back in. It is cut out. Thiago's pass doesn't make it through Naby Keita, and Fabinho link it up. Verge has it and switches it over to Andy Robertson on that left-hand side. Once again, there's give and go. This time Robertson can tear forward.
Unlucky.
Can't get the ball.
There you go. Keep it.
Thiago goes to keep it alive. It's a tasty one. Benfica come away with it. They've managed to get through Liverpool's midfield. Can get through the back line. That's a great run.
That's brilliant by Konate. He just uses his strength, pushes him to the side. He did really well, actually. He might be the first person to dribble past Virgil van Dijk this season. And if he is, we'll know about it.
We will. Sorry, bear with me.
That's superb. It would have been easy there for Konate to go, Virgil's going to deal with that. it's not often you see the two centre-halves getting involved in the sort of same play, is it? And he's done absolutely brilliantly there. He's just clotheslined them
out. JF's joined as a first teamer. Thank you so much, JF. You're wonderful.
I really like Mane in the 9, you know.
Yeah,
I think he's really good there.
Yeah, he really is.
Diaz
drops the shoulder, gets the byline, but cuts back inside onto his right foot.
He's going to want to prove something tonight.
Robbo on the charge, great whipping. Naby Keita is inside.
With a question mark in commentary. Brilliant.
like... What? Well.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Well, given the debate we had about the draft today, which people can watch on Redmen Plus, we'll show you a little clip of that at half time. And you debating him playing in the 10 and whether getting a forward enough. Naby Keita's just cropped up in the number 9 position for Liverpool. From
ultimately, did he score?
No. No. But positive signs.
Love it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's brilliant for me. Just chests it down. Naby, step over
himself to death there, unfortunately.
There you go.
Kanate with a little flick up. Trent can't get it. It's a headed forward over the top. Virgil van Dijk flicks it up. Yeah, Liverpool just making a little bit of a hard work of that. Virgil finally. And then it's Andy Robbo with a big swinger downfield.
I can't believe that's Scott super chat,
Oh, I know.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know. He's an absolutely incredible person. Right. Yeah, Danny Harter-Smith, our outstanding mod here on YouTube, saying, I really like Mane.
Oh! Trent plays it into their player.
Don't do that. Right, we have another song. Let's have a song. Let's have the Andy Robbo song. Because it's just been roasted there. Paul got whipped in. Trent, he just tried to flick it round the corner there.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is that Everton?
Yeah. I need to be careful.
No, yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't feel drawn in. That's your job, not mine.
Yeah, and I'm not going to. Yet.
Ibu Kanate, under no pressure, just strolling forward.
Do you reckon he'll go down tonight?
Kanate's got it again. Off Keita. Plays it into Fabinho. Goes back. Liverpool's playing triangles around the back at the moment. No great...
Oh, score update.
Desire. Up pressure.
Still 0-0, Man City. Let's go.
Super chat, Trig Josh.
Love it.
With a tenner. Chris, good to see you in the chair. Have you managed to get your chair arse groove back right after Errol? Comfort is key. Need you on point for this game.
Yeah, it is. It's fine. My arse is really big, so it just flattens everything.
You know what the problem was? Is they swapped the chairs over at some point in the last few months. That was my chair, and this was your chair.
Yeah. Why would they do such a thing? Because they don't care.
Because they don't care.
No, and no did I.
Did.
Oh, the referee does well to get out the way there, doesn't he?
It's a goal kick to Benfica. Coming up on 7 minutes played in this game so far. Not really to show for it as yet.
Candy Flex wants alley.
I can do that, and I'll do that.
And so does Paul Stockel.
I'm using a different soundboard here, so I need to work out where everything is. Not that I'm normally that fluent, to be fair. General songs, apparently. There you go. Can't sing this now.
Yeah, I never enjoy it at, Premier League games. It's just not the same.
It's got more power when, and I'm not sure it will be quite right, depending on how this game goes, of course. But like a big semi-final.
Go on! Look at Mane's run.
Mane and Salah's making a run. The back was he stabbed it to Oh no! He just couldn't get it under control.
What a ball!
Just got a right-footed toe to it, but just knocked it wide of the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper will claim it.
Outside of the boot, was it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's perfect for both of them.
Yeah.
It's so unlucky.
He's so annoyed with himself, Mo Salah there, isn't he? Come on, Mo, keep your head up.
Abe says, Pajak first and last score update of 0-0, please. You sent my heart rate.
Yeah, 2 score updates, 0-0 in both Champions League quarterfinals, thusly. City game kicked off ahead of ours, actually, which is interesting. They tried to play in behind, it's failed, and Alisson Becker smashes it into the channel. Robbo on the volley plays it forward. It's been cut up, but Diaz will battle.
Oh, well done.
And Liverpool.
Go on, Thiago.
Thiago Alcantara on the left now. What can he do? He can step over. He's got options. He's got one square. It's Naby Keita. He waits slightly too long for it. doesn't give him the shout, and it breaks down.
I saw it,
yeah.
Which means he waited well too long.
Oh, Becky Hale has been a member for 7 months. He says, come on, lads, in bed with COVID, a win will be great.
Do it for
Becky. Do it for Becky. Yeah, Neverman is here. Everton hated by proxy. Yeah. Poor old lad. Poor old random Benfica lad who's just absolutely loathed by all the Liverpool fans.
That was him backing off a manager! What a ball that was!
Great defending at the end there.
Does the keeper get anything
on it? I don't know whether the defender gets back.
Not Otamendi.
Otamendi.
What about... He loves that back heel into the ground chip thing, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's a full-length slide and tackle there.
He doesn't get it.
I think Salah... Does Salah just kick it wide?
Yeah, he kicks it wide.
He tries to just get a quick toe.
Oh, my days.
So it is a corner.
I mean, I don't think it was. Right-hand side. There was a touch, though.
Trent, outswinger.
It's windy.
It does look mildly windy, yes. Dynamite dropping. Thanks for that, Chris. Whip to the edge. It bobbles and it's hooked away for now.
So close to Ibu's head.
Robbo, big switch, looking for Trent on that right wing. It's high and he can't keep it in. It is a throw-in.
Is that wind, Paul?
It is the wind, just caught it. Or didn't catch it enough, maybe not windy enough. Could have done with it being a bit windy, I reckon. Yeah, a little rueful lick of the lips from Andy Robertson there, just overcooked that one slightly. Grimaldo sends the throw-in down the left.
That man, back heel, man.
It's more than any normal person would have had, though, so, you know, fair enough. Right, so let's have a look at the song. Let's have...
Frenchie's in the chat. Paul French. He's offside, mate. Hi, Chris, got tickets for the end of season party with a bunch of pals. Can't wait to meet you and all the other Redmen. See you there, pal. Kiss.
Yep. We'll do more on this.
A kiss there, mate. Not a Frenchie.
Yeah, we're doing a live event with the Ragamuffins the night before the final game of the Premier League season at Hotel Anfield. Live music, partying. It's going to be an absolute beast. Details are on our social accounts if you go to @Redmen TV on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, what a ball by Canate. Unlucky, man.
Heavy touch from Mane. But yeah, massive party. Tickets are selling fast. So if you want to come and party with the Redmen team, it'll just be me and Chris, Steve, Tom, Si, Joe, and all of our major contributors will be there, dancing like lunatics to Ragamuffins Liverpool songs. Yeah, get involved. Very, very limited ticket numbers on that, but it'll be an absolute beast, we guarantee. Salah, right mid. He's dropped deep. Sadio Mane, poor control again. It breaks down.
They're here for the counter-attack, aren't they, Benfica?
Well done.
That's brilliant.
Trent does well there, brave.
He plays the pass there, you know.
Yeah. Salah, very, very wide and very, very high on that right-hand side. But gives him a chance to accelerate. He's found Keita! Oh, beaten away by the goalkeeper. Trent with the cross in near post. Palmed up and into the bread basket of the goalkeeper. In the end, Trent gets back, tries to pull the man down. It was great forward run from Naby Keita.
Oh, Canate gets go side.
Yeah. Núñez cuts in on his right foot, goes to ground. Referee says
go,
play out.
Go, Ibu, go.
Ibu.
Man on.
Mane gets clattered from behind and he gets the free kick. Well
Excellent.
Done. Well done.
I tell you what, this has got goals in it, this game. Lots and lots of goals. I'm going to go for 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
He's just not got it right, has he?
Yeah, he's gone for the cross.
This is brilliant. The touch and it just comes off his arse a little bit, you know.
Scoops it a bit.
I think it comes off his arse, mate. The defender's arse, I mean. Where's the keeper right now?
Hopefully he's as good as that Porto keeper, who was fucking rubbish. Right, Benfica have it in their half on that left-hand side.
Oh, brilliant.
Fabinho cuts it out and gives away the throw-in, but yeah, totally snuffed out the attacking pass there. Still 0-0 at the Etihad, although Man City are currently building. I mean, it's weird saying this. Things are slightly out of sync. Their game started before ours, and I've got it on an actual stream, so it'll be a bit delayed. Anyway, threadsforreds.com, sponsored by WATCHALONG's incredible Liverpool merchandise, pin badges, hats, hoodies and all that good stuff as well. So if you want some amazing Liverpool gear to dress yourself up, summer's approaching, time to get out the house and look good. Threadsforreds.com will box you off with all of that stuff. Go and check it out. Thiago back. Andy Robertson, Cruyff's it. Virgil wants it, doesn't give it to him, goes to Canate. Canate's got space ahead of him, passes it ahead to Trent. Trent well closed down, so he gives it back to Canate. Canate cuts back inside. Robbo sitting in and quite narrow at the moment. Thiago's actually played quite wide left, hasn't he, at times in this game?
Yeah, he's been out there a lot. He does roam. If you ever look at his heat maps, he's all over the shop, mate. But I mean, look at him now. He is wide left.
Good run.
Nah, he's off.
Sadio Mane with the press on the goalkeeper. He sends it long, and he's kicked it out of play. Well done. David Long with the £5 super chat. He's not messing around. He knows. Says, can we please get 1,000 likes ASAP? We really need the win. Not messing with you on here. You know we don't take much seriously, but we do take the fact that Liverpool can't win unless we get 1,000 likes. I don't make the rules. I mean, obviously I do, but I don't. It's the universe that makes these rules. Just abide by them. 735 likes. Let's get it to 1,000. We've got nearly 3,000 people watching here. If we want Liverpool to win this whole tie in one game,
go on, Mo.
5. Salah. It's broken to Naby Keita. Goes back to.
Look at Robbo backstage. Skulking.
Yeah. Trent, nice little through ball there. Keita still got it. Finds Salah just about. Salah gives it back to Keita in the box. Naby Keita thinks twice. Shot block. Thiago over the bar.
I tell you what, Naby has started this game like a fucking house on fire at the moment, hasn't he?
I wonder whether that first shot, he should take that earlier, I think. And I think the fact that he gets the first shot blocked, I think he thinks a little bit too much about this one. And it's not as on when he does eventually take this shot. But no, he started brilliantly.
Yeah, he really has, mate. He's just finding those little pockets of space, isn't he? And it's not a position I think he's particularly good at on the right-hand side. I love him on that left-hand side. We don't see him there often. But he has that understanding, doesn't he, with Mane? And I think he's always had a really good understanding with Mane.
I think it gets underrated because I think I've said this before, but people talk a lot about him and Mane. Him and Salah's relationship is brilliant, and because he knows Mane and that like he's my little brother, bollocks and all that stuff. In the run-up to the Club World Cup final, we played.
I think he's off.
We played Keita on the right of the midfield today, and his link-up play with Salah was exceptional. I think he gets into the box more as a right of the three, whereas we play him on the left of the three. It's more. We want him to be genius.
It kind of works more when Thiago's a little bit deeper as well, doesn't it?
But even he's not been like. I mean, there's times obviously right now when he's picking the ball up on the centre circle or whatever, but. They've both been very advanced at times.
That's a great ball and a great touch by Diaz.
Good defending. Corner to Liverpool.
Love that.
Side. Carl Martin with the $10. Thank you, Carl. Nervous but optimistic, especially after seeing how well we're starting out. Looking for a big win and taking it back to Anfield. Since before, the good thing about the no away goals thing is that when you're at home, second leg in particular, if you can get a positive result in the first leg, particularly how good we are, then I think you've got more of a foot in the next round. Robbo, outswing it deep, right to the heart. Yes, Canate! Ibrahim Canate! Benfica nil, Liverpool 1. Fabinho's absolutely cocked up the knee slides. He couldn't do it as well as Canate, but few can. Wow, what a corner.
It's the ball by Robbo. The ball is absolutely superb. And I bet you any money Fabinho's got something to say about this goal. Let's see, does he block a man or something? No, nothing. It's just, he's just beating two men for it. He's got two men there. He pushes
his man away, gets up, bang. Wow. Downward header. Keeper
that is a brilliant header. Down at the ground, in the corner. That's superb. That is absolutely superb.
Trig
That's
Josh.
The floodgates have opened.
Points out 1,000 likes we reached.
Oh, Fabinho's done a pay jack.
Yeah. Anyone ever see us do the Salah goals recreated video? Chris's knee slide is a thing of beauty, and not in the way that Canate's was there. Okay. Oh, wow, Liverpool look hungry for this. Great attacking intent. Trent Alexander-Arnold just slipped as he clipped that ball inside. Canate goes to engage.
Not giving them a moment's peace, mate.
No, and that's we're actually committing quite a number of bodies forward. But you're right, they're just not getting the ball out to that middle third of the pitch. Because like Fabinho's on top of things, Thiago's been on top of things, Trent's been on top, Keita, Mane's been tracking back and stuff. It's great. Fabinho. Yeah, Liverpool just... It was Diaz trying to roll his way through, well blocked off. Benfica's goalkeepers.
Like he did not want that. Oh, he controlled that. He meant to do that.
Yeah. Just need to be careful.
Oh, well done. Brilliant interception.
Steps in, deals with it. David Long, the 1K likes, do it again, get in. Yeah, well, look, we need, that's just to get us into a positive situation. We need 2,000 for the win on the night. And as mentioned, we need 5,000. An impossible task, some might say. But I'll leave that to you. I can only do so many likes myself.
Go on.
They've put the byline.
Dink it in for Mano.
Head it down on Naby Keita in the 9 again. Maybe Chris Pajak was right. That's a massive opportunity.
Mate,
for Naby,
that's fucking ridiculous. Like, look at this for a start, right? I got the stats up now, Tom. And you're talking 74% possession.
Sorry, because he's taken that head it down thing a bit too literally there.
Yeah. 74% possession, 7 shots to 0, 3 shots on target to 0, 3 shots off target, and made that 8 shots now and 4 shots off target. That is a hell of a start. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
The XG on that Keita header is going to be
0.3.
Decent in it because he's like 7 yards out, dead centre of the goal. Robbo, left hand side, gets his head up, feeds it forward. Mo Salah's all the way over there with him, gets it back to Robbo. Well done. Robbo keeps possession. Thiago, just nice little ball inside to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Thiago. Thiago to Konate. Floats one into the channel. Oh, unlucky. Nice idea.
You know what it feels like to me? Liverpool have walked into like Ben Brazil or something with the tracky bottoms on. The big boy pants, you know what I mean? So they can fill up tonight. Yeah. This is what Liverpool look like they're about to do. They look like they're about to fucking gorge on goals.
Giant boots and a shovel.
No potatoes, no coleslaw, just keep bringing the meat.
Bring out the meat. Surab Patil with 200 squiggles. Thank you so much, Surab. Don't you guys think Verge is not getting enough credit? After last season, he's come back and played every single game, and now he's back to his best. Hope people don't take his performances for granted.
Go on.
I think people do sometimes. Yeah, don't, because it's like accepted how brilliant he is. I agree, that's an interesting point. Trent, high on that right-hand side, he's into the box, just couldn't quite bring Thiago's pass under control, but he's forced the defender to kick it out for a Liverpool.
Do you know what it's like, right? If you're me and you've had 13 shit cars, and you get a car that's reliable, and you don't have to take it to the garage, and you just get through your MOT and it passes, you do appreciate it. That's what Liverpool have got. Yeah. It's like it, but the person who's had fucking BMWs their whole life and then moves on to another BMW doesn't realise what they've got. Yeah. You've never had to work for it. That's what we've got. I appreciate Virgil every single day. He's not the... He's one of the most important pieces in the team.
It's more for me, where I agree, is that he should be up for the Ballon d'Or every year. But he isn't, and he won't be. I don't think, because...
Oh, go on!
Great headed opportunity again, and again it goes begging. Good defending this time around. It's because I think it's weird with defenders, isn't it? Like, forwards catch the eye a bit more. It's like a bit like, as a defender, like, what else can you do? Oh, you defend really well. What else can you do? And, I'll score some goals. Great. What else can you do? Well, not more, because I'm perfect at what I do. Whereas forwards get to redefine their greatness every single season, because they bring you a whole new set of highlights and moments to celebrate. So I think Liverpool fans know, and I think there's a reason why Liverpool are as good as they are, and there's a reason we've been better in the second half of the season defensively than in the first half, is because
he's fit.
They're just fully fit again. Yeah, absolutely.
It's tough for them to break out now. Look, they're already resorting to whacking it up the field.
It's worked.
And it's worked the fucking peach, to be fair. Like,
Ibu needs to get back in. Trent struggling. Everton's got it. Left-footed shot wide. He was in Virgil. Virgil was in his head. Yeah. He went, "You're going to cut inside and knock it with your right boot." "No, you're not, mate." And then he went, shit, I'm going to have to take it out with my weaker foot and miss. Yeah. "Yeah, no problem, mate. That's fine. Yeah. I'm here all day for that," said Virgil. Yeah. And the fact that he's able to say all this while running alongside strikers is unbelievable. That speaks to his quality, really, doesn't it? Daniel McMurray with the $5 Dan, that's boss. If Ibu was at any other Premier League club, he would be their best defender. Thoughts? Probably. Maybe not every, but it's hard because we don't play him enough to get a true reading on how good he is. Because I think to prove yourself at that level, you've got to be able to play 40, 50 games a season and do it at that level week in, week out, and he's still got a little few rough edges that need sanding off, but So far, so good. I mean, and when you consider like what Everton have got at the back as an example.
What a ball!
It's on! Oh, save from the goalkeeper.
Mate,
stayed
the
big
run
there.
by Diaz said to Naby, feed me the fucking ball. And it's weighted beautifully. And he goes for the little ding. That's a great save.
It's a really good save. Really, really spreads himself well. Big, solid hands. I'm not sure if it would have had enough pace to get past the defender running back to the line, but it doesn't matter. It was a good save by the goalie. Virgil wins the long kick down, heads it down. Andy Robertson's got it. Let's have live a bit. Ball over the top. Salah brings it down in the box. It's a heavy touch. Right-footed cross. Oh, well more pace on it than I thought it was.
Do you know what's interesting about that? Is that quite often when Salah gets the ball in that corner, I always look at the other players and see if they're busting a gut. And no one ever busts a gut to get into the box because I always think to myself, you've got 7 or 8 touches before Salah looks up.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He hit it first time, and because of that, there was no one there.
No one there. Yeah, absolutely. Liverpool building again. It's all in Benfica's half. They've got every man back. Thiago again, picking that ball up wide on that left hand side. He's playing it, Chris, very like Jordan plays the right-hand side.
Thiago?
Yeah.
Mate, he's been our furthest player forward at times. Yeah. This is beast mode on.
Yeah.
You know, full on, go and end the tie. That's what Jurgen's saying.
Oh, Liverpool. Naby Keita going to ground, shutting out for the moment, but not quite clearing his lines. Everton, he's got to support him, run from the right, to play it back to the left-hand side.
Oh, well
with
done,
ball
Trent.
well
Get
blocked.
it.
Trent and Alisson will claim it comfortably. Wonderful. Liam Bento was Virgil is the Rolls Royce of defending, then Ibu is the Hummer H3 of defending.
Yeah. He's going to ram you out the way.
Yeah, big. He's big and he's fast. Salah now.
Go on.
He's got no one up with him. Might have to do this himself. It's well defended. David Long poses the question with his £5 super chat. Thank you, David. I wonder what instructions Klopp has given Thiago. He's sometimes the furthest forward player. Attack mode on. Yeah, as Chris was saying there. I think he's been told, do them. Go and do them, mate. Just go and be you. Because look, he's the deepest midfielder there, Chris. And that's happened quite a lot, actually. When we have the ball at the back and we're starting...
Oh, he's done his man, Salah. Look at Mane.
Salah cut onto his left, back onto his right, needs support, finds it in Trent. Oh, it's a tricky situation. Trent does well. Fabinho. Keita well played. Liverpool just maintaining possession, not forcing this one just now. Thiago might. To Diaz. Robertson comes tearing up. Opens up for Diaz. Crosses it. Naby Keita.
He's flicked it on this time.
Salah. Oh, poor control. And a poor pass. And the move breaks down. Unlucky.
Naby was like, I could have a third header.
Yeah.
Or maybe a fourth header, but I think I'm going to flick this one on.
Oh. Well played, Nunez there, managing to get away from the...
he's read that like a fucking
Thiago,
book.
Mane.
Keep your run going, Thiago. Keep your run going, Thiago.
Mane now, step overs. Oh, good ball to Robbo. Robbo on the overlap. Tries to find it low. It's come back to him. Can he pick out a man? He can't do it. It's over. Salah's head at the back post. They were queuing up. Great determination from Liverpool in attack. Refusing to say die. Robbo dug out the second time. 5-0 Liverpool.
5-0 Liverpool.
Okay, cool. We could, but that being said, we could do with, if we want that to happen, I think we need to bag in the next few minutes because we're putting a lot of energy into this. It'd be nice to get to break their spirit as fast as possible, really. Yeah, that.
Mates, they are struggling big time at the moment, you know. I've got them on the ropes.
Reeling, mate.
Sean Hudson's new. Hello, mate. You okay? Nice to see you. Can't see you. It's fine. Thanks for joining us.
Right, so let's have We Love You Liverpool. Still 0-0 at the Etihad. It's coming up on the half an hour mark for them as well. But it will be actually by now because of
but it might not be 0-0.
And all that. It might not be. Yeah. As we're watching it right now, it is 0-0 Man City and Atletico Madrid.
I am McLovin says tearing these a new one at the minute in our Club Legend Discord, which I feel like we are. What I love is Paul Stockwell saying we are fucking boss, and Quadbot, this is brilliant, loving the fluidity of the midfield.
Yeah.
And considering it is the first time they've played together, they're playing really well together.
Yeah.
And then a question, why is it the first time they've played together?
Yeah, it's true, actually. In fact, Tom, you can get the Discord up if you want, mate. Quadbod also saying there, silky passing and next level anticipation. Typically, the comments I've read, you can't see on the screen. But trust me, he says that. Yeah, silky passing and next level anticipation. Yeah, and that's because Keita, I contend, the Klopp loved Thiago, but knew there was no way we would ever get in Thiago. Should Liverpool have gone, we want someone who does Thiago-like things, someone who's tigerish in midfield, quick feet, good range of passing, can get up and support the attack.
Brilliant.
Can slalom past men, change attack to defence, turn his back on things really quickly. So we bought Keita, and then Thiago became available, and now we've got what was meant to be the next Thiago, but we've actually got the original one as well. So, yeah.
Oh, what a 10 that is. Uses his body, Diaz is in behind.
Salah needs to move. Diaz just overran it.
How many bodies they've got back?
Yeah, they had to get men back quickly. Then Liverpool just didn't have enough men up to support, really. Man, he was very deep there. Thiago, Fabinho. Liverpool could probably just do with taking a little breath here, maybe. He says yawning. Again, Mane's on the left-hand side is... God, it's a great ball once again, and once again well defended by Benfica. They're really living life on the edge here, aren't they?
Mate, I'm looking at these fucking stats. I keep refreshing it, and it's like, all right, it's 70% possession now. 9 shots to 1. 9 shots in 29 minutes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's nearly 1 every 3 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
In the Champions League quarter-final, away from home.
Can you get the shot map up?
Because they've been in good areas as well.
Yeah, that's my feeling on it as well. Switched ball for Trent. He brings it down, but he's got his back to goal, so he's forced to go all the way back to Alisson. Sends them on a big chase, and Alisson just slides it to Virgil van Dijk instead.
Yeah, so I pulled it up there in front of me now, and you can see the one with the little gold frame around it, the gold circle around it. That's the goal. Obviously, Kanata, it was a 0.35 on XG. The Naby Keita one was a 0.42, which is crazy high. Mo Salah was a 0.39. So high percentage in a great area of the pitch.
Yeah.
And we've just not converted enough of them yet. But it doesn't feel like we're gonna. It feels like we're gonna continue to create.
It doesn't feel like we're working ridiculously hard to. I mean, we are, because like the press we're doing whenever they've got the ball is all part of this. Of course.
Shit! Alisson got it. It's fine. He didn't foul him. You fell over.
You did fall
you
over.
Fell over, my friend.
You fell over. Yeah. You're right. It just feels like we're playing a nice style of footy, and it's really working. Great turn. Salah's free at the back post. Couldn't pick him out there, and the move breaks down again. But look, Benfica not quite as quick to spring this time. Liverpool are just, suffocating the life out of them. Everton's look quite lively for them. Nice little give and go into the midfield. But again, look, Thiago coming off that from that deepest midfield position. All of a sudden, he's the furthest man forward on the press.
But this is something that, Jürgen referenced, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was after we won the league, wasn't it? Is we want people to press from angles and positions that you're not thinking about. It's obvious, isn't it? That midfielder's going to press that midfielder. But Thiago comes in from fucking anywhere. Fabinho can do it at times. He'll just go from the 6 and press. And the others know that when Fabinho goes, they sit back. And it's that unpredictability which gives us so much in our press. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, really, really, really good stuff. Interesting stat here from Andrew Beasley. Again, Liverpool's 3 goals in the knockout stage have all been from set plays. They now have 6, including the group stage, the most of any team this season.
Yeah, well, we're really good at everything.
Set piece. Oh, Christ,
Virgil let the ball meg him.
Okay, Otamendi is screaming at the referee for something. I was going to say something about his football ability there, but I'm going to keep that to myself. It's not the time or the place for that. He's missed the header completely.
Watch Virgil jumps over that.
He's just missed his header, Chris. That's a big opportunity. That really, really big opportunity. This is the problem, innit? Again, 1-0. 1-0 is just 1-0, no matter how good Liverpool have been so far. Could do with that second goal.
Sorry, I just looked down at the City one. It's still 0-0 now, but João Felix has just jumped on the floor holding his face.
Yes.
So they are absolutely Atletico.
Yeah. That's what you love to see. Salah right inside of the penalty area, back inside, a little ball over the top.
It's clever,
Clever, but not clever enough. And goes back to the goalkeeper.
That was also the first Natsumagu spotting of the evening.
Nice. Sarab Patil back again. If today's cater shows up for Steve's team, God bless Chris's team. Fuck's sake, Chris. What was Ozan Kabak at the back? If you want to know how Chris ended up in a draft with Ozan Kabak as his centre half, you'll have to watch the LFC draft.
Oh, what a ball that is! Head it!
Diaz head it down! Mane! Oh, it's glorious! It's beautiful! It is exceptional from Liverpool. And Luis Diaz, he broke the line and then he set up Mane to break Benfican hearts. What a goal from Liverpool.
Wow. Mate, look at this ball from Trent. It's just fucking unbelievable. He's behind him.
He's onside.
He sees it. He puts it through. Goal. 2-0. Yes!
Oh my good Lord. Oh my good Lord.
In your face, Wales.
It's that the Sadio song.
Loving him, man. Oh, all the noises. Woo!
Oh my good God. Their goal in 9 Champions League games this season, Sadio Mane.
In your face, everyone.
That's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That's what this we're playing. Funny enough, I've been talking about how we're not playing like the Liverpool at the start of the season. We are, but we're just happen to be better at defending as well.
God,
like
mate.
that whole getting 2 men up and squaring it for someone to knock it in was very first 5 or 6 games of the season when we were winning 3-0 every week. Oh, that's a foul. Referee says play on. No. Despite Tom's strong complaints from the green room.
Hey! This ref loves us, by the way. He's given nothing against Kanate or anything like that, but as soon as one of our lads goes down... Oh, yeah, that's a foul. That's why. Oh, yeah, twice. Oh, the boys doing the business.
So good at football. Thiago again. Big switches on. Salah brings it down with his left foot but kicks it out of play. Silly. Should have gone with his right. As if. Let's have Mo's song. Because we need it. Oh, highly recommend, by the way. Obviously, don't watch it straight after this game, but BT's Boot Room Boys film. Watch it at your leisure. Watch our post-match content. And watch loads of all the stuff on Redmen Plus. But when you've watched all of that, watch the Boot Room Boys on BT. I went to watch the premiere this week. It's really good. It is really good. You want to know more about like how the modern Liverpool was formed. So that's obviously Bill Shankly coming in and what he does to transform Liverpool through Bob Paisley and to Joe Fagan, and then even fast forward through to Jurgen Klopp. It's good, really, really good stuff. Even they did ply me with free ale to watch it, but let's put it this way: I was desperate for a piss, and I hung on for dear life because I was enjoying
tough
it.
With a beer.
I was enjoying myself so much. High praise. Is Everton again? He's gone for the shot. Yep, he's run out of ideas.
Apologies to Dave S. He says, Chris, all this celebrating is waking my kids up. I'm really sorry, but you should wake him up because this is a performance for the ages.
Why is he
He'll appreciate watching this fine Liverpool side.
Oh,
what a ball!
Over the top. Oh, wow! They just dealt with it. Naby Keita keeps it alive.
That's the same header as he used in the first.
That's how he tried to score with that header. Benfica looking to break. Darwin Núñez over on that right-hand side now coming forward with intent. Whips that ball in. Trent manages to knock it backwards. Everton, he's dancing. Just managed to slow it down. Liverpool have got some severe numbers back now. Benfica going to have to come up with something special to play their way through. Fabinho, great tackle. Salah. Oh, blimey, that was a hospital ball and a half that from Salah. I tell you what, like, is it Naby? He's just sold Naby down the river there. Naby's done brilliant there. His physicality.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Thiago.
Oh,
sexy bastard.
Pornographic from Thiago to get the ball through. He just soul rolled his way through the Benfica midfield. Diaz now, left-hand side. Robbo making the forward run. Diaz onto his right foot. He goes for the strike. It's wide. Wide, low and hard on that left-hand post.
Mate, he's fucking electrifying.
Jesus Christ.
There's a song in that somewhere. He's electrifying.
Have you got chills? Are they multiplying?
They are multiplying, Paul. And I may be slightly erect from the earlier goal.
He's losing control. Right, Sal.
I think I like it.
Canate wrestles his man to the floor and gets the free kick given against him. Rich Kirby, he's been a member for 15 months. A team with momentum, we can roll over anyone. Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Michael McGuinness here with a bold shout, but what I'm here all day for with the £5 super chat, we are winning absolutely everything. Don't care, we are winning the pissing lot. Come on, Liverpool, keep going. We want the lot. We want the lot. Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much, Michael McGuinness. Trick Josh Paul, Bad Boys 4 has been put on hold, maybe permanently because of Will Smith's behaviour. Maybe Chris Rock should replace him. They should sack off Martin Lawrence and cast Chris Rock for that film, because everyone in the world would see that, just to see if the chemistry spills over. Ooh, that's a little late one there from Sadio Mane. I don't think it's malicious, but then I don't think that also matters. Just rake the studs down these opposite numbers, sort of boot there. Anywho, Ornulf Schomer, great name. Klopp will have us chasing this till the end to be able to rest players in the return leg. Well, that's what Liverpool are entering, the territory Liverpool are entering into, isn't it, Chris? I think 2-0's a brilliant. It would be a brilliant scoreline to take into half time, because they've got to come at us in the second half, and you get to dictate how the game goes. It's just on enough of a knife edge that you've got something to play for, I think. Whereas, don't get me wrong, score 3, get the third before half time by all means, but I'm not asked for it being.
No, yeah.
Oh, Robbo's just missed that one. Play on, sister ref. Well done.
It doesn't. It feels like these know that another goal and it's dead, and I don't think you're pulling them back and reining them in. I think you just go, keep going.
Yeah.
Because this is the beautiful thing about 5 subs. We get better because of it.
Yeah.
You know, we get to change this all on 60. You can empty your tank.
Yep.
Because we get to change loads of you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So ordinarily I'd be going like, 3 subs, maybe you don't do it. Maybe you're reining in a little touch. I don't think you need to with the 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with that. There'll be, while there's goals to be got, particularly because there's certain games where it doesn't matter. You don't need to go and empty the tank. And there's Premier League games like that, to be honest. Whereas you're right, you're playing for the right to choose whatever team you want next week at Anfield. And I'll be honest, I'm not totally enamoured with the ideal of a dead rubber game in terms of what that means as a spectacle. And, you know, I think being able to keep the momentum going, I still want us to have, be nice for us to make sure that we still go and fight to win that game next week as well. But also, Taki Minamino would love to do that. And Divock Origi would love to come and fight against Benfica. So, yeah, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Joe Gomez. Yeah, anyway, Benfica coming forward again. It's not done yet, by the way. I don't want to get too carried away. Everton has got a runner on the left-hand side of him, and he's just been incredibly well marshalled. It was a Canate, Thiago sandwich there. Most,
I think I'd enjoy that.
Just, yeah, but be any. You'd love to be the villain in that Sarnie, wouldn't you? Diaz drifting into midfield for Liverpool.
Oh my days!
No urgency from Liverpool's attack and play. More than happy to rest in possession. Liverpool dominating the passes completed, dominating the ball possession, and most importantly, dominating the big stack, Chris. And what is that?
The goals.
The goals scored. 2 goals to the good for your mighty Reds so far. Leon Geary with the €2 super chat said, Salah looked tired, guys. Yeah, this the problem with Salah is
he looks tired until he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't really ever really think about his body language too much, but you do that when you're looking for something, you tend to find it. Yeah. But he will be tired, by the way. That's why I was surprised that he's played this game, to be honest. But as we said before, I would be shocked if he got more than 60 minutes if he's going to start against City, unless we're just trying to play him into form.
But also, you don't take Salah off on 60 if he's not playing this game. And what a turn by Mane. He's got Diaz and he's got Salah and he's got Naby.
He's got himself. This time he's found Diaz. Diaz left hand side of the penalty area. He's still going. Nearly loses possession.
Trent. Oh, it's Thiago, sorry.
Yeah. Robbo fires that into feet, goes for the return ball. He's managed to get it.
Mate.
Robbo. Little passes back and
Thiago
forth over on the left-hand side.
in the box.
Oh, it's a poor ball.
Oh, it's Mane.
Virgil keeps it in.
And ball.
Benfica just can't get out.
Salah.
Robbo with a big, deep cross to Salah. Brings it down. And again kicks it out of play. Lucky Mo, just not quite working for Mohamed Salah today, but he's the only one. Everyone else on absolute fire so far for Liverpool. Linden England, you lads and Steve still yawn from the pod this morning. It's been a long old day, by the way. Yeah. I spent the afternoon on the receiving end of some Chris Pajak tennis serving heaters. An hour of just having the ball smashed in my general direction, which is not physically exhausting, other than occasionally having to pick the ball up to return it for now the next serve or my serve. But the mental fatigue that gets accrued from having a ball whipped at you at 100 miles an hour. Canate.
Oh, Ebo, you're starting to look like Virgil van Dijk here, mate.
Wonderful
stuff. Trent.
Return by Trent.
Oh,
Mohamed Salah's in! Salah! Oh, saved by the goalie.
Alexander-Arnold.
What a pass from Trent. That might be the best pass he's ever played. Oh, they're in. No, they're not. No, they're not. Virgil van Dijk shuts them down.
Ibu Kanate, mate, is up there for man of the match so far as well.
Half time at the Etihad. 0-0 so far. Look at this for a ball from Trent. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. He just
Salah's
fucks the controller.
touch is horrendous there, isn't he? He just can't get it under control. It's a good save. It is a good save from the goal. Again, keeping himself big. That's why I know he missed a couple of those dinks lately, but that's one where Salah could probably benefit from taking that a little earlier if he can, but his touch doesn't allow him to get the shot off early. He's got to take 2 touches when really not one would do. Right, half time in the Estadio de Luz. Benfica 0, Liverpool 2. Ibrahima Konate kicking off the scoring with a header, and then Sadio Mane being laid one on a silver platter from a Luis Diaz knockdown to make it 2-0. Chris Pajak, scintillating stuff.
Mate, that is as good as you're going to see away from home in Europe. The way that Liverpool just went in there and took control of the game from the off and went, no, we are going to play our way, and yet you sort of mentioned it, we're playing a really attacking version of what we do. And Klopp's gone, get the game dead, lads.
Yep.
Get the game dead. That's what we want from tonight. A lot of you are going to go again against City, but then next week's when you get your rest in. And the way that we've played, mate, the football has just been simple. And some of the stuff from Ibu Konate, I know it's all been front foot stuff from Liverpool, but Konate's kept the door shut at the back, and he's had to at times. But he's made it look almost effortless, hasn't he, in the way that he's defended.
And we talked about this being a challenge for up against Darwin Núñez and stuff, and you can see that they're trying to get in behind. You know, they're trying to hit us on the counter-attack. You called it. His recovery pace is so good. And it's not even recovery pace in this regard. It's just pace. You know, he's been in foot races with their attacking players, and he gets there, and then even if they're close, he's just much stronger.
All they have to do is lean on them, and they're going to give way because they can't possibly. And it's mad because he's got the speed that they've got, and yet they've got nowhere near the power and the mass to be able to do what he does. So he's just shepherding them off the ball and turning around. Some of the balls from Trent Alexander-Arnold have been just majestic. That last one was just unbelievable. How he's seen that and has the ability to be able to put it on a sixpence for Salah there, that should be a goal. Yeah. But it's the constant enthusiasm for going forwards and trying to score goals, mate. You can't curb that tonight.
These can't defend. And it's a big...
They can't defend us.
Yeah, that'll do. The way I said it's ease. It's not ease because it requires incredible technical ability and vision and bravery to play the passes that Liverpool are playing. But Naby Keita's been unmarked in their box like 3 times already. Salah's had good opportunities again on that right hand side. The way we crafted the second goal in particular, Liverpool are pulling them apart and they can't live with it.
And that ball by Trent for Diaz.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Kun Sahar. Welcome as a wonder kid during this YouTube member. Thank you so much. By the way, if you've just joined at the lowest tier membership here on YouTube, we always say, look, join Redmen Plus instead, because it's the best thing that we do, and all the money comes to us instead of YouTube taking a cut. But we do have a little bonus for people on all the tiers, is that we do the fan reaction show after the game at a members only chat that I pull from for that, so you can get involved with that. Everyone who's new today and everyone who's already existing, and the top tiers get a bonus show every Monday as well. Right, there's loads of super chats here that I've missed, so I'm going to try and catch up on them. Damian Jirovsky, what's all this hype about Nunez hasn't done anything all game? Careful. You can see what a handful he is, to be fair, and you saw that he scored the big goal. I think I might say he scored the big goal that got them through in the last round against Ajax as well. So yeah, absolutely. Alexander Beck saying, you'll never walk alone, best team in the world, free Ukraine, free Palestine. Yeah, they're gonna love that. Everyone's gonna love us rocking a bit of free Palestine on it, where we can't call Tories knobheads. Right, so Becky Hale gonna say 3-0 to Liverpool. Do it. So Becky, by the way, have you seen who the ref is for the City game? Yeah, Anthony Taylor, I believe. FA, Premier League. Yeah, should be interesting, indeed.
Is it? It says on SofaScore it's Van Kovac.
For the City game?
Oh, you're not talking about the City Atletico Madrid game, are you? You're talking about the City Liverpool game, aren't you? Great. Fucking no, I
But well done, Chris. Sorry. That was a bit loud and a bit close. Right, so... Yeah, fantastic. Chris Reed asks, what happens at 2k likes? Liverpool win the game, but Liverpool to win the tie in one game, to score enough goals tonight for Liverpool to literally not need to score any more goals next week, but we will anyway. 5,000 likes. We're on nearly 1,500 so far. Coming up on 1,500. We've got nearly 4,200 people watching the stream, so we could come very, very close to that 5k of guaranteeing Liverpool in the semi-finals. You know what to do, because I can't do it all myself, and Chris can't either. We can only open so many browsers. Before you go any further with the super chats and stuff, shout out to Jack in the Discord who brought me attention to something. So I'm going to go over to info goal on my iPad, Tom, and just look at the XG in the City Atletico game. You might be able to see it just above HT in between the two teams. 0.18 to Manchester City, 0.00 to Atletico Madrid. So you can see City have had loads of shots from distance, basically, which is brilliant. Let's look at Atletico Madrid's. Nothing, no, not a shot, not a sausage. Not a sausage.
That is Atletico Madrid, Atletico Madriding, isn't it? At their absolute finest.
Out of interest, according to what BT have got it, Benfica have got a 0.4 XG. And we are wiping the floor with them.
Yeah. We've got it as 0.34 to Benfica, 2.78 in a half for Liverpool. That's absolutely ridiculous. So there's Benfica's, there's their shot. Liverpool have just gone, we're going to take your penalty area, right? And we're going to just launch the ball there and take shots from inside the 6-yard box. But this is what you call having no respect for a defence.
Yeah. You know that bit in The Incredibles where they stop Mr. Incredible by shooting those goo balls at him that expand? That's basically what Liverpool's shot map is looking like in the penalty area. It's this ever expanding, all encompassing, growing circle of dominance inside the area, and you can see it continuing if we carry on like
Paul,
this.
Who's been your man of the match so far, mate?
That's between Thiago and Naby.
Mine's between Thiago, Naby and Kanate, and I'm going to edge it to Kanate because you've got a goal as well.
Yep, yeah, I can get behind that. I can absolutely get behind that. It's been a brilliant... Mane's been good, Diaz has been good, Robbo's been good, Trent's been good. Again, to the point, actually, Van Dijk's been imperious as well. Alisson's been good. We've been really, really good. The only one, and again, it's because he sets the bar so high and he scores so many goals for us normally. Salah, I think, is fighting against himself a little bit. I think he could very much do with a goal. And I do wonder this, by the way, about Salah, is he's such a supreme athlete and such a mentality monster in and of himself that I do, as much as I think he could probably have done with the rest there. That you said this before. Was it on the what show was
podcast.
It on the podcast about how it was about the penalties decision thing about being the penalty taker. When he gets goals, it makes him want to score more goals. It makes him a better player when he scored a goal. He's better for the whole team when he's got a goal. So I wonder if we're doing a little bit of this of like, yeah, I know you're hurt and you're sore, but he could do with having a non-penalty goal for us at some point. Perhaps even going into the Man City game would be nice.
There's a reason that Naby Keita has been able to have 3 headers from inside the penalty area, and that's down to Mane and Mo Salah's positioning at times. So I think it's very easy, and it's very difficult, actually, I should say, when you're watching the game on the telly to look at what Salah's doing off the ball. It's a lot easier when you're at the game because you get to just look at it. You know, you're not beholden to a cameraman or a director deciding what he's going to show you. You're not following the ball, essentially. So what you can see with Salah is it's what he does for the team isn't always with the ball. Mm-hmm. So how do you measure that when you're watching it on the television, when you can't see what he's doing? Yeah. Well, the team performance, and right now we're getting men into the box. He's had a couple of opportunities that he should have put in the back of the net by his standards. Yeah. Like he will think he should have had at least 1 goal in that half. But he always misses chances. Every striker misses chances. Mm-hmm. He'll get one this game.
It wouldn't shock me at all. And if he doesn't, he'll just get one against City because that's what he's like. Jonathan Cook with the £5 super chat. Lads, obviously still starts on Sunday, but Salah isn't in our best front 3 on current form. The only problem with that is that there's no one else who plays on that right-hand side who does it to that level. So he probably is. But I get it. If it was just a pure exercise on who's in the best form, I'm not sure Jota's in great form, to be honest. He's
scoring goals.
Mane,
you could say the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
People will be looking at that performance from Mane tonight and going, he's lost the ball a few times in the middle of the park. Yeah, and that's what every forward does. Yeah, the ball's not sticking, but he's got a goal. And that's what he should be judged on.
We're nitpicking, I think, and which
that was one of the best halves I've seen in so long from Liverpool. When you think of the gravitas of the situation, Champions League quarter-final, away from home, a loud stadium, you've got City at the weekend. Jürgen's probably put you in there and gone, you've got to get the tie to bed, lads. You've got to put the tie to bed.
Absolutely. Right, Sam, we're going to take a very short break. We've got a brand new series that we recorded the first episode today, the LFC draft, Steve against Chris. How did they end up with Ozan Kabak, and how did Sebastian Coates end up in a Liverpool team? You'll have to watch the full show, but here's a little look at that and some other cool things as well. See you in a minute.
Sadio Mane.
Yep, good pick. Okay, Sadio Mane. Chris Pajak's number 2.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of versatility there for me.
Okay.
In that he can play right or left. I don't think there's a particular a huge amount of right-wing forwards left on the board for me already, in that Salah's gone, but I don't think he can now play Salah as his right-winger. I think Salah's going to go up as his centre-forward if he wants to win the vote, because he's going to need goals.
Well, you say that, but let's go for pick number 2.
Hang on a second.
No, can I just pick mine and we can talk about it?
Okay, so
Roberto Firmino is my number 9.
Exactly what I wanted them to do. Because I wasn't going to go for another centre-forward, because I've got mine.
Yeah, but I need someone who can go on the left in the midfield. I've now got my formation sorted.
Yeah.
This is exactly how I wanted it to go so far.
Has Steve fallen in?
No, because he doesn't have to play Suarez up front. If he either took Firmino and he could have had a front 3 of Mane, Suarez, Firmino, I'd have been stuck in no striker. I had to get me striker now. So I am beholden to Chris. I am reactionary, but I had to.
Gentlemen, is the game.
It is. I had to. I had no choice. I didn't want to do that there, but I feel like I've got no choice. If you'd have took him next, I'd have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Is that? Would that? Okay, just for
don't worry,
sake.
Paul. It's like when you get in the car with me, right?
Okay.
I have a route that I want to go, but I'm very reactionary to what the traffic is like around me. So I've got contingencies for what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Not done it. Done 25 minutes of You might have spent 25 minutes. Chris has spent 25 minutes listing footballers, but you've spent 2 days thinking about how Sting is going to draft.
The strategy of it is completely different.
I'm cool with man, because I've got some games. Yeah, go on, let's crack on.
Let me just quickly get it up. So, yeah, for those interested, Sadio Mane, at time of recording, 255 games for Liverpool, 111 goals and 45 assists.
Okay, April is upon us and we have a brand new Club Legend competition. So for anyone who's a Redmen Plus subscriber at the Club Legend level, then this month's competition, you can win a signed Hendo 10 book, a Stuart Downing signed print. Not only that, but also let's talk about Six Baby, the DVD, and the Legends edition of the Beers of Anfield Road beer mats. So it is an April extravaganza prize bundle for you guys. You need to be a Club Legend subscriber to Redmen Plus. If you're a club captain, then it's dead easy to upgrade. If you are a Club Legend, then you will automatically be entered into the prize draw this month. And if you are new to Redmen Plus and you want to get involved, we do a competition every single month for our Club Legend subscribers. Not only that, you get all of our incredible Redmen Plus content, documentaries, interviews, debate shows, in-depth discussions around Liverpool's games. It really is worth it. And at Club Legend level, you get involved in the Redmen Plus Discord as well. So yeah, if you want a chance to be in the prize draw for all of these, then you need to go to redmenplus.com and sign up at the Club Legend level. Yeah, everyone get yourself signed up to redmenplus.com. Some of the content that we've been pumping out over the last few months it's absolutely top drawer. It really, really is. You need to get over there. You join at a Club Legend level, then you get access to the Discord chat and some other perks and stuff as well, which you'll have all seen on the screen. And the draft show, which we did today, is brilliant as well. It was such fun. Like, normally I'm the most competitive person in the room. Stay on the Sly was really, really competitive, and a very, very good opponent for that type of show. Yeah, lots of respect for Steve there. I think he did a really good job. But back onto the game then, obviously, I think the Manchester City Atletico game is now 2 minutes into the second half, and that's still 0-0. So a little bit of housekeeping there. As far as Liverpool are concerned, I'm going to go over to my iPad if I can, please, Tom. And what we're looking at now is the stats for the first half in full. Liverpool 64% possession, so you can see actually that Benfica came back into it a little bit towards the end of the game. We had 11 shots to their 4, 6 on target, 4 off target, 1 block shot, 2 corner kicks. They had 1. We caught them offside twice. We created, Paul, 6 big chances in a first half. We missed 4 of them. I've never seen us create 6 big chances in a half of football before, and I've been looking at these stats fairly regularly for at least 3 or 4 years now. I'm hopeful that somebody like Base Tune to Red, Andrew Beasley or Dan Kennett might tweet about this, because that's absolutely ridiculous. I might even go and check their Twitter feed now.
Did you see the stat from James Pearce?
No.
That Liverpool set a new club record, 19 matches since they last conceded a goal in the opening 45 minutes. The last team they conceded to before half-time was Shrewsbury in the FA Cup in January.
Huh? Wow.
Yeah, there you go. We're underway once again at the Stadium of Light. Diaz, oh my good lord, battling away down that left-hand side. Mane, needs support. He's not going to find it, and he's going to get a throw in instead. Wow. Yeah, and as Aubrey points out, actually, our good friend Aubrey, it's been 19 matches since the Shrewsbury game.
Is he in the chat?
No, he's in the reply to James Pearce's tweet.
Oh.
How have we played that much footy since Shrewsbury? It's ridiculous. There you go. Christ. Whereas Arsenal have played about 6 games, I think, in that time.
Oh, hello.
And just easing an elbow into Virgil's chin there. Salah alive to it. The goalkeeper just stands his clearance up into the midfield to be eaten alive by Virgil van Dijk. Diaz is on the end of it.
He controlled it too well, Paul.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Okay. For us wondering, it's still 0-0 at the Etihad.
They're all off. Thank you.
Offside.
It's so brilliant watching our line because you just watch players run offside and you go, okay, sound, no problem. What are you going to do? He went off, Rafa, and then the right winger went off as well. Look, and both of them, you're going, no, you can't do that, mate.
Yeah. Unlucky.
And the early flag as well. Yeah, you're going to be loving that. You'll be clapping.
Let's have fields of Anfield Road. Okay. Good play. I'll say Trent. Oh, missed control from Trent Alexander-Arnold, giving away the throw-in.
Alexander Beck is asking, do the watch-alongs stay uploaded? They do indeed, my friend.
They do. You can go back and watch them to your heart's content. Or you can watch the highlights, which come out on night games. They tend to come out in the morning after, but yeah.
Salah.
Great ball over the top. Salah can chase, little nod inside, up against Vertonghen. Oh, just showed too much.
Off.
Just showed him too much of it there, and Vertonghen can smash it down the line. It is a very good ball. Ibrahima Konate needs to do some defending here. Fabinho's truck back in, can't get the ball past Konate. Well done, and yeah.
Did you see that by Robbo and Virgil talking and just passing the man off? There was a man making a run from Robbo across Virgil, and he just had a little word, and Virgil just went straight with him.
Nice. Yeah, I don't need to see these things because you do.
I've got 4 eyes.
It's not offensive.
I'm still keeping an eye on the City game while all this is going on.
Oh, because that was a game from Konate, Fabinho. Again, looking to build Naby Keita. Another one for Salah. Needs support again. Trent's got first time smash this one across.
Go on, Diaz is there.
Tries to head
Diaz is there.
Yeah. Diaz wins the header, but that's the only set Benfica
great
away.
Through ball by Diaz.
Yeah. Yeah, Silva
brilliant position.
Konate's missed it, and it's a goal. It's a goal to Benfica. Absolute nightmare moment for Ibrahima Konate. And he's gifted Darwin Núñez.
His positioning was superb, and he got Natsu Megud.
Yeah.
It was perfect positioning. He just done exactly what he needed to do. He put himself between the man and the ball, and then didn't get it.
Ball. Silly.
Just watch him. It's perfect.
Yeah, he just missed it completely. I mean, yeah. That's one of them where it's such a bad goal that you kind of like... Is there any way they're going to not give that? Can they not give that because it's a bit sly? No, it's going to be in.
He does really well.
Yeah, it's a good finish there. Sorts his body out really well. And whoever jinxed it in the comments before, that's your fault. Just saying.
Going back to 3-1, lads.
Liverpool, yeah, the good work. Not undone because they've still got 2 goals to the 1, of course. But in terms of our quest to have this game done, it's definitely taken a severe blow there. Fabinho now on the right wing. Cuts back inside, back to Salah. Trent is on the edge.
Oh, he's chipped
Gives it back to him. Oh, the 2 men desperately trying to clear it away. We've got Benfica players tackling each other there.
Is this total football? Is that what we're seeing? It's like
probably not far off, is it?
Fabinho's like right wing now. We've seen Thiago
Trent's
left wing.
The 10.
I mean,
yeah. Thiago's playing every position on the field. Corner to Liverpool.
Konate's at net 0 for goals.
Yep.
In my head. Yep. So I want him to be +1 again.
Yeah, me too. Do it. Trent, one arm in the air, outswing it. It's headed down. Oh, can Thiago keep this one alive? He can do.
What are you going to do?
Step over.
Oh,
tackled, unfortunately. Oh, no.
That'll do. That's
Fuck you! Hands on his head, wide-eyed, which normally means that he should have been booked. But no,
this Fabinho left.
Salah's missed it this time. Shocking. Liverpool though keeping Benfica pending. Thiago overlapping run from Robbo, gives it back.
I'm hearing rumours that what's going on in the City game here. By the way, it looks like there's going to be a red card or something.
Mahrez gets fairly tackled there by the looks of it.
Yeah, okay. I'm hearing rumours that Ibu Konate's fuming because I'm not going to give him a 10.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Needs a goal if he wants to come close.
He can't have a 10 now.
No.
It's impossible. He needs a hat-trick to get a 10 now.
Okay.
Actually, take it back.
5,000 likes and a hat-trick. Thiago. Liverpool just need to gather themselves here. It was just a moment of madness, but they can't afford to let the rhythm drop as a result. Naby Keita gives it away. This is where the crowd will be up here. Benfica will feel as though the
He's about a mile offside, lads.
Alisson Becker tidies up. And Liverpool start again. Thiago. Oh, a bit sloppy from Liverpool here. And I think should we just have taken a free kick or whatever for the offside? Anyway, doesn't matter. They fired the ball over the top. Nunez, and it's a goal kick to the Reds.
Look at them firing the crowd up there as well.
Yeah. We said Rafa Silva to Darwin Nunez would be the link up, but I don't think anyone expected Konate, been so good up to this point, to just nutmeg himself. But there you go. That's how the cookie crumbles.
It's always difficult, isn't it, when I think your natural inclination in that position for your right-footed player is to outside of the boot it, but he's gone and been brave and tried to hit it with his left foot, but he's clearly just not very good with his left foot. There's another Atletico man down here.
Good.
They do this so well.
Yep. Atletico Madrid, if they can get away with getting beaten 1-0, they'll be made up. I think they'll be absolutely made up to take something like that back to the Wanda. And it's, again, saying that, but it's still 0-0 at the moment, but that's a foul.
The Atletico man was down, and yeah, it's a foul on the edge of the area by them.
Yeah.
If I go down, I won't get a yellow. Oh, that's a good place for a free kick. Close for an up and down, Paul?
For City, by the way, just to clarify, yeah. City have got a free kick on the edge of the D. Liverpool on that right-hand side, though, looking to build up Salah to Fabinho. Salah, Trent, yellow shirts forward in abundance here. Back to Salah on the right wing. Yeah, flicks it past his man, gets the byline. Can you cross? Blocked.
No.
Goal kick.
He's done well there, hasn't he? Jota's warming up, Paul.
Yeah. Sadio. Well, it's actually, you know what?
Salah.
I would keep, from what I said before, actually, now that we're in for a penny, I'd probably give Salah another 10 minutes just to see if he can get a goal. But Mane needs the rest as well, so yeah, I think they probably both come off at some point in this game anyway.
Kieran Orr's got a good point here in our Discord. You'd rather concede from an individual error than a flaw in the system or application of the defensive line. Yeah. Ibu's been phenomenal all game, and a bit of rust can be expected with his regular game time.
I completely agree with that, yeah. No, the only problem is, of course, that's a nice sentiment, but the Benfica don't give a fuck, and their fans don't give a fuck. It's a goal.
It can build momentum,
exactly,
from
and
anything.
that's where we need to be careful.
That's
It'd be
brilliant.
Unfortunate if that was to be a damaging thing for Liverpool, because I think you're right. It's something that you can't legislate for, but yeah, we'll have to see how we react now. And so far we've reacted okay, but the passing has been a little off. Yeah, and again, that could just be fatigue.
Go with your Salah point again, mate.
Yeah, I'd say I wouldn't take Salah off now. Now that I've seen how he's been playing, I think Mane and him will come off at some point in this game, and I would maybe be tempted to just, if it was meant to be Salah then Mane, I'd flip that round. Mm-hmm. Just to give Salah a little longer to see if he can get us to break his duck here. Silva again. Headed over the bar.
Heads in the game here, boys.
Yeah, Benfica are just coming into this a little bit. Let's have Songe. We need to get ourselves pumped. All of a sudden, that laboured, free-flowing Liverpool just feeling a little disjointed. And hey, look, it's to be expected, because I've said this before. That, you know, their crowds will be absolutely bang up for this now. That goal has totally reignited this fixture, and they'll believe that. Of course, they'll believe that. It's on Liverpool now to just rest that back. It's like 0-0, almost, even though obviously it's not. You know, go back to its kick-off again, starting again. We're gonna rebuild.
Sorry, there's a shout in Sunday League all the time.
Yeah, 0-0.
It's 0-0, lads. It's 7-0.
Yeah,
7-0.
Fight back's on.
0-0, lads. He doesn't like it like that. He doesn't like it off him. It sounds.
Yeah.
Love the Sunday League shouts. They're amazing.
A foul by Konate and Nunez over on that side, apparently.
It wasn't.
Oh no. Here we go. Liverpool building again. Good numbers forward here. Salah, Trent inside him. Little dink over the top for Salah to chest down. He's wriggling. He's still. Oh, he's just too many bodies for him to get through in the end. Konate.
Good shout here from Idad in the Discord. Get Henderson on ASAP. I wouldn't mind seeing someone like a Jordan in this one, just to calm everything down a little bit, but not for 10 minutes. See how it goes. You got to let them fix the issue themselves. Give them the time to fix the issue.
Yeah, I agree. Alexander Beck with the 4.49 super chat. Alexander, thank you. He says, my prediction is 5-2. I'll probably regret not making a bet on that. Big fan of the channel. Love what you chaps are doing. Great content. Thank you so much, Alexander. That's lovely of you to say so. Again, this next 10 minutes is going to be big on this. This does feel more like right now, Liverpool just getting it to 3-1 would be absolutely splendid. I'd take that all day at this point. But how much we just haven't been at that same level as we were in the first half, in this half, which I guess is understandable, but we'll see whether we can just get the speed back up again. Canate, Virgil, Thiago. Because the thing about that, there's a couple of players here who will be geared up towards being substituted. We said this before, the pre-planned, there's one or two probably know they've only got a couple more minutes left on the pitch, and it's whether we can get to an opportunity where they do, like Jota against Arsenal, they got one more big hit in them before they go. Thiago takes the yellow, and it will be a yellow card for Thiago. Liverpool just giving the ball away, and Thiago forced to sacrifice himself a touch there. Silly.
Tony Blakeway's got an interesting one here, mate. Is Salah playing poorly or being well marshalled? Some of his touches have been poor, but he's not getting any space at all, criticism or credit.
I think that even the times when he's had space, though, I think his touches let him down. You know, and things that we normally plucks out with makes look effortless, he's making look a little bit harder today. But
it looks
again,
tired, mate, to me.
Yeah, exactly. But right to the point, we might just be over-scrutinising it. There's a big chance for Benfica. They picked the wrong option there. It's a pile driver, well blocked. Did you see that? Alisson claims it in the end.
Shit.
Takes a moment, looks up, calms
it down. Did it hit Virgil in the face or the shoulder or something?
There's a pile of Liverpool men in the middle, which it didn't penetrate. Much as it tried. Thiago. He's got.
At the weekend, though, I would say Kamara was brilliant against Salah.
Yeah,
he was superb. That number 14 for Watford.
Okay.
He was absolutely brilliant. And I don't think it was Salah being poor at the weekend.
Jota and
Firmino.
Bobby.
So there you go. I think Diaz stays on.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely. There's no reason. I don't think he's going to... He will be an impact sub at best against Man City at the weekend, I think.
You said 60-30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting one this, so you'd imagine Mane and Salah will be the subs here. Can they have a Jota moment here where they just bag a decisive goal before they go?
Jota would have had a fucking hat-trick of headers if he was in Naby's position.
God, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boo. Look, the back stick, it's the back
stick. 3 on 2 here.
It's a great play.
Robbo, shot, good save, Fabinho clears it away.
Get it, son!
Benfica all over Liverpool at the moment, and just sloppy from the Reds.
Yeah, it's really good play by Robbo because he can't overcommit to the number 9 over there.
Yeah, he makes him take the shot on, doesn't he? Alisson nearly actually gets too good a save. He gets down to it too quickly and nearly palms it back into the path. But
I didn't see this happening at half time. Jesus Christ.
Well, we're talking now, mate. 3 subs. Hendo as well.
Hendo, there you go.
Do you reckon Thiago or Keita?
Thiago.
Or Fabinho?
Thiago.
Yep, there he goes. Thiago Alcantara. Great game for him. Just the 60 minutes for him, for Sadio Mane. Goal scorer, of course. And we would presume Mohamed Salah. But we'll get...
Salah's
coming over. Salah as well.
We got all the subs right. So, are we saying Firmino in the middle, Jota on the right, Diaz on the left?
Yep.
Naby moves across to left midfield, Hendo goes to the right, or
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, Jota looks like he's on the right there. Naby and Hendo have just switched places. Yeah, and Hendo's just pointed, go left.
Yeah, I missed this comment before. David Long, Spurs and Man City reject defenders 4-0 incoming. Sorry, I should have read that before, really. But then we'd have been accusing you of jinxing it as well, so after the fact, it's fine. Thank you so much. Yeah, Hendo on there. Good to see the skipper on the field. So if you can just add a bit more stability.
People. He doesn't stop, you know.
Yeah.
And we can run around for 90 minutes and scream at people all
gob
game.
Off constantly.
It's ridiculous.
Good ball now.
Is that him?
Yeah, it is down that right-hand side. He's run into a little bit of a blind alley and loses the throw-in and kicks the ball away, and then they throw one straight to the throw and take it. Gutted. Right, so let's have a song. Let's have...
Go on, get it. Let in Fabinho.
Oh, Fabinho. He's done that so well tonight.
Go on.
Great
Go on.
Oh! Hendo. Oh, is it Diogo actually tried to feed it?
I think Diogo was the one.
Oh, no, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Hendo and Diogo up front there.
Wow, another shot, second half. 5 to them.
Andy Robbo goes back to
the
defender. Volleys it into touch. Benfica looking to keep the pressure on, though. Quick throw back from one of the ball assistants.
Brad Hubbard really wants the Hendo song, mate.
Okay. I trusted that's on here.
Go on.
Liverpool looking to break now. That's a foul, and that's a yellow card, surely. Keita taken out there.
Absolutely brilliantly.
Have we got Jordan Henderson? We should have Jordan Henderson on here. But yeah, there we go. Adel Tarabt booked.
It's their first yellow card. So they had Otamendi, Weigl, Silva, Grimaldo and Ramos all on yellow cards. Who'd missed the second leg, so none
of them.
None of them.
Liverpool playing it around the back.
Someone was asking for a score in the City game. Sorry, mate. It's 0-0 still. And before someone else said, did they get sent off, Chris? No, they didn't. He just said, oh, it looks like a red card.
See the fly.
You can't just say that. And I read that like 5 minutes ago, so I'm sorry. I'm sure you Googled it by now.
Yeah, so Diaz gets it. Goes to Ibu Kanate in the centre circle. He strides forward. He's got Trent wide right. He's got Jordan Henderson ahead of him. Goes to Trent. Not great there from Liverpool. Not probably Trent wants that a bit sooner.
There's a lot of empty seats there, is there?
Trig Josh.
In red?
Yeah, I think there are actually. I noticed that before. I don't know what the issue is with that. I don't know. Yeah. Trig Josh, Bobby song, please. It's my favourite. It's my favourite too, mate.
Scott Schultz wants it too.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's got Naby square of him. Jordan Henderson wide right. Fabinho's quite advanced. Jordan gives it back to Trent, who's the deepest of the midfielders for the put the moment. Big switch. Robbo's in the box. Squares it. Oh, it was a cushion pass. It was neither here nor there. Neither a shot nor a pacey enough pass.
They've got a chance.
Diaz has got it though on the left-hand side. Robbo's ahead of him. Jordan, Keita, that was a great ball again from Trent to Robbo.
It's the right idea by Robbo, isn't it, to try and get it back across for I don't know who was coming in actually.
Yeah, Kanate now. Trent wide right gets it, well done. Just can't quite sort his feet out for the first time. Cross left foot, ball inside.
Bobby?
Yeah, here comes Bobby Firmino.
Oh,
just muscled off the ball, but he's going to win it back. Oh, yes, he does. And Naby Keita does brilliantly. Bobby Firmino's gone down on the floor. A little kick to the back of the head, maybe. Keita picks him up, and Liverpool will go quickly. Alexander Beck, Chris, with the super chat.
That's brilliant.
Says I've just fathered and it stinks. Fish and chips tea.
Man, did you have curry sauce with it or gravy?
Mushy peas.
I'm a curry sauce man myself.
Oh, yeah. Me too. But as far as things that are going to have that kind of digestion effect upon people, mushy peas will be up there too. Oof. Are you alone?
I like me mushy peas minted, you know.
Minted mushy peas.
Not to go with the curry. That's weird.
All right, sounds yeah. Okay, cool.
But just generally speaking, do you like marrow fat peas, Paul?
Don't mind them.
Love a marrow fat.
I bet you do. The Liverpool casually building on the right-hand side. A little bit of an injection of pace there with the pass, but it breaks down.
What is? Oh my God, he's on.
And yeah, Darwin Núñez is onside and bearing down on goal. Virgil van Dijk is up with him. He's cut inside him. He's dived to the ground, and the referee tells him to get up.
There was an arm left out by Virgil, but not enough contact.
He's appealing. He's going to
hope
the VAR gives
keep that in for about 4 minutes, please. Don't let the ball go out of play, because Virgil did put his arm across him.
I'd like to think that it's just the referee does it so quickly. Oh, Trent with another great ball forward. It's going to drop this time to Naby Keita on the edge. Second ball, he fires it in. It's over everyone's head. It's going to drop to Jordan Henderson, and then there's an offside flag over on that far side.
Right, what's he doing with his? Is he no? No, he's saying no. He's saying no. Sound VAR have looked at it, I think, and he's saying no. The referee's literally in the middle of the park going like this. No, no. Woo, scary. They're not showing a replay. They are showing a replay. Let's see this. He's on by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And then I think Virgil does leave an arm in.
Ooh. 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 It's not enough. It's not a foul, that is it? Like,
I don't know, Paul. I'd be really disappointed if I was Benfica.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
Keita, so I'm fine. Keita now. Robbo's coming up on that left hand side. He's going to get it. Little too. Labored.
Ah, shit!
What?
City have just scored.
City are in. Yeah, 1-0 Manchester City at the Etihad.
Was it De Bruyne?
Big goal. Kev the Red with the opening goal in that game. Floated ball to the back post. Diaz looks for the knockdown. Can't quite get it. And it's a brave header back to the goalkeeper. Whew. Jack Inglis, does Fab start if he gets 90 minutes today? Yes. Excellent. Yeah, he probably does, yeah. Hopefully. Right.
Woo!
There you go.
John O'Connor says on that, if the ref gave it, VAR wouldn't have overruled it. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's, yeah. But the referee didn't give it because it's not a clear... But
I'd want a pen for that.
Yeah.
If it was Liverpool.
Yeah. It's soft as fuck, isn't it? Diaz, Bobby.
No, I don't think it is soft as fuck, you know. I don't, like,
because what Virgil van Dijk doesn't make Darwin Núñez do what he does in reaction
you don't have
to
to. All you have to do is foul him.
Yeah.
And he fouled him.
Yeah. But he
he doesn't have to. He doesn't make him fall over. So,
but that's what he's. But that is the point. Is that
it's not.
It's just
to foul or
no. But to the point.
There's no point.
No, there is. He's made it look
oh,
less than it was because he throws himself to the floor. He's tried to win a penalty, and in trying to win a penalty, he's got himself no penalty.
If you fouled, you fouled.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. So he impedes the player who's run past him.
Yeah.
Leaves an arm out. It's a foul.
Yeah. But I understand why the referee has none of it because of how Darwin Núñez throws himself out, he makes it look like it's not a penalty.
It doesn't stop it being a foul.
Oh no, but
exactly.
It's not a clear cut penalty because
it doesn't
look like a foul.
It looked like a foul. It was an over-egged foul,
yeah.
But it was a foul.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It looks like a lad trying to win a penalty rather than it be a lad who's just been fouled.
I don't know. Like, we've sat here for years and gone, you've got to make it obvious for the referee.
Oh God, yeah. No, I know, 100%, yeah.
Can't have it both ways.
But throwing yourself to your knees when you've just sidestepped the football and been touched on the chest bears the hallmarks of someone who's dived to win a penalty.
It's a foul. It's a foul. Scott agrees with me. It's not soft as fuck, Chris, spot on.
Can't believe they've just equalised from that penalty that wasn't a penalty. Right, Virgil picks it up. He plays it square to Canati. Liverpool have been fucking shit this half. We've been so shit. Canati gets it back again from Virgil. Looks to Trent. Trent opens his body up, plays it to the right-hand side. Diogo, he's got men ahead of him. Bobby Firmino, lovely little give and go. Strides forward, bundles.
Imagine if that went in.
It's going to be a goal kick. Paul Stockle, Nunes had his hand on Virgil too. John O'Connor, can you blame him? I'd touch him too. Here he comes again up against Canate. Well marshalled, and it's a Liverpool throw-in. Brilliant stuff. Kevin De Bruyne coming off for Man City there.
It's his first sub of the game, I believe.
Big eye, of course, on the weekend there, making sure he's well protected. What do we want? Let's have Diogo.
Oh God, Peter Walton agrees with me. Well, I'm just fucking agree with Paul.
Liverpool maintaining possession, I suppose gathering themselves here, not forcing the issue. I mean, to the point, Liverpool are winning 2-1 away from home. There's no impetus on Liverpool to come out, and Benfica are not looking to get in Liverpool's faces here at all. So knocking it along that back line, getting the old pass completion stats up, eking that clock down closer and closer to 90. Oh my God, Virgil van Dijk has just basically tackled himself, but it's fine. Just about.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, you waited too hard, mate.
And Bobby linking up wonderfully, and then the final pass over hit from Diogo and out for the goal kick.
Do you think he makes another sub?
Yeah, again.
And if so, when so?
Who needs it, if anyone? I don't. One of the fullbacks, if you can.
Maybe that lad.
Trent.
Yeah. Although he's completely suckered their midfield into that.
Loses out there. It's a foul. Benfica win the free kick just on the edge of the halfway line in their half. Yeah. No, not with it this finely poised. I think if we were to get another goal, you might see Robbo come off for Shimikas. Or Trent come off for Milner, maybe.
Milner, there's a shout Keita comes off as well, actually. That might be mine, actually, Keita.
It's
so finely poised, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got Kurt, you got Ox, you got Milner,
Keita's
you got
would
Harvey.
Be whether he's got enough in the tank. I just don't know that there's... Yeah, it's a tough one.
I bet you that atmosphere is absolutely rocking now as well.
We're up to 1,940 likes. Told you if you want to guarantee a win on the night, we need 2,000 likes minimum. And the nearly 4,400 people watching, I said we wanted 5. If you wants to win this tie, this is why it's gotten away from us. Not enough likes, Chris.
It's true. It always happens. We need to get to that 2,000. We'll score almost instantaneously. We did with 1.
Yep, absolutely. Is Naby.
Oh,
good turn now. Bobby Firmino on that left-hand side.
Oh,
Not quite got the pace that Diaz has in that position, but he does really well with his skill. Hendo. Now, it is Diaz. I think he just circumstantially ended up there. Hendo, Trent, Canate, Hendo, Fabinho. Hendo out wide to Robbo. Cut out, but only for a Liverpool throw-in. Who do we want? Let's have Virgil.
Excuse me.
Alexander Beck asks with a super chat, favourite 5 players of all time, favourite manager.
Liverpool players, I think we're talking at this point.
Let's see, why not?
Robbie Fowler.
Yes.
Jamie Carragher.
Yes.
Luis Suarez.
Nice.
Roberto Firmino.
Nice. Here we go. Robbo. Oh, no.
Fernando Torres.
Did you not put Steven Gerrard in there?
I did not take Torres out and put Steven Gerrard right in there.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I've gone for all the forwards again, haven't I?
Yeah,
second time today.
Common theme. Right. Come on, Liverpool.
Stephen Gerrard in there.
Get a goal. Liverpool going back again. Yeah, Robbie Fowler, Stephen Gerrard. The Fernando Torres show was interesting. Yeah, Luis Suarez.
He's not in my 5 now.
Yeah,
he's been booted.
Luis Suarez. I'm trying to avoid current players, but it's hard because if I got in that, I just love all of these lads. It'd be hard to pick a 5. Oh Christ, that was another Natsu Mega there on Liverpool. Not good. Benfica looking to break.
On the night.
I'll have a little think on that. I'll come back to me with that. Oh gosh, Robbo's got to get back and defend. Everton plays the ball forward. Dug out. Trent doing some good defending there, right in the heart of the Liverpool box. Jota bundling it forward, gets fouled.
Come on.
Gets fouled. He's still going. He probably doesn't want to keep going, to be perfectly honest. And he
Come on, ref.
Yeah, and he gives
fuck's sakes.
Absolutely ridiculous refereeing. And we got 2k likes. Thanks so much, Trig Josh, for putting us. Well done, everyone. 2,175 likes. Favourite manager, it was always Rafa, but it's
not anymore.
It's Jürgen now by a mile. Robbie Fowler, Stephen Gerrard. Wow.
Carter?
Yeah. No, you know what? I have a thing, probably, but like I think I'm trying to think about players I was just besotted with, and I never quite. Well, I loved Carragher, but I was never quite that at that level with him. Yeah, Suarez has to go in there because he just made me make weird noises, and I've never been the same since. Yeah. Probably he's not in there anymore, but Michael Owen would have been in there if he'd not turned into it. If he'd not signed for Man United, Michael Owen might have made that list. It's tough.
I can't believe how much this game has changed, and now it's just Liverpool just passing the ball around.
Yeah.
I really wish we had away goals, actually.
Yeah. God, we goal would be great right about now. Fabinho. Oh, great build up down that right hand side.
Oh,
it's
Jordan.
a powered cross from Jordan Henderson. Luis Diaz is not going to make that, and it will be a Benfica throwing on the opposite side. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne actually wasn't getting subbed off. He was. Oh. Maybe I think he was walking to get the corner at the time. He's still on. Good. João Felix is off then. Substitution.
Thomas Lemar should sign him apparently. I've no idea. Is his knee still fucked or whatever it was? There's a few people. I've seen Cissé's name in the chat a few times.
Cissé?
Yeah, I've seen it at least 3 times in the chat as people talking about their favourite Liverpool players.
Yeah, I'm amazed Xabi Alonso doesn't get more shouts, to be honest. In fact, they've got one there from Rafael Diaz, Gerrard, Suarez, Alonso, Virgil, Salah. Good shouts.
Oh, Virgil's a good shout.
Yeah. Andy Robbo's got the free kick for Liverpool. Looming over it with ominous intent. It's deep on that left-hand side. Virgil's getting pushed around. Can he do anything about it? It's going to drop to Canate. Cuts it to the right wing. Still going. Well tackled and concedes the throw-in. Kincheski is the GOAT, says Scott Schultz. Yeah, defo. Divock. RBHE. Grobbelaar, Gerrard, Molby, Alonso, Virgil.
That's a solid 5.
That's a solid 5 indeed. Yeah, some good shots in there actually. Someone's got Risa in there. Wow.
Never man his ear. Give Maxi Rodriguez some love. I think he knows. I think he's fishing.
Yeah. Him and Yari Littman, and just like, I'm so glad that they did play for Liverpool, but they did not. They weren't like, yeah. They weren't what I wanted them to be. Oh, Liverpool maintaining possession on that right hand side. Jordan Henderson.
Brilliant.
Bobby Firmino gets it back to Hendo, gives it back. Not enough, but Bobby Firmino battles to get it. Jota inside the penalty area, maintains it. Jordan Henderson curls one toward the back stick, headed away. Fabinho keeps it alive.
Brilliant.
Jordan, is he onside? Can he pick out a man? He stands it up to the back post. Diaz, he slipped at the vital moment. Couldn't get the connection on it, and it goes for a goal kick. Best spell of the entire half from Liverpool.
It really was. Like, Hendo had a ball straight across the goalkeeper, didn't he, there? And he tricked everyone because everyone thought it was going to go for it. It's Bobby, isn't it? He should have just played that ball.
Yeah, he should have done it. It was a bit silly in hindsight. And Diaz.
But Bobby's fuming. Absolutely raging.
Everton is off. Yaremchuk is on. Cool. Benfica send the ball long into the channel. It's over the head of Konate. Van Dijk's going to try and shepherd it back to the goalie. Jesus Christ. Liverpool.
Come on, lads.
Put the game to bed. Henderson tracks back, wins it. Well done, Konate. Floats one to Trent. He's going to need to be clever. He has a little flick on header. Diogo Jota's on the right wing. First time ball into the heart of the Benfica defence. Diaz is chasing it. The goalkeeper plays it square. And Benfica, if he can keep it in play, will come away down that right hand side. He does. Ball played square. Little back heel. Fabinho does well.
Shit, man. First half to second, hasn't he?
Keita, Robbo outside him. Does really well, Andy Robbo, and he gets brought down. Referee waves, tells him to get up. He's having none of it.
Have we got some problems with the stream, Tom? Fuck!
Oh, Alisson.
There's a few people saying it's all out of sync and all that type of stuff, and then RIP stream I've seen in there. I think you looked down. Did you see what Alisson did? No. Oh my God, mate. He like forgot to kick it, and I don't think he was trying to take the man on, but he somehow managed to meg the man and himself. It was a bit bizarre. It was horrible. Danny, is the stream okay?
Here we go. Right hand side. Jota, Fabinho arriving. Henderson, Trent ahead of him. It's not a good ball to him, though. Henderson gets it back. Fabinho inside. He's got Keita inside. He goes past one. Give and go now is on. Jota, left footed strike deflected.
Oh,
corner.
There's a lot of people saying the stream's out now, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. I'll stop asking then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look.
Didn't quite creep that as comfortably as I would have liked. Jonathan Cook, it's a small thing, but we were absolutely shite at shepherding it back to the keeper. yeah. Corner to Liverpool, far side, Trent, out swinger. Great glare of intent there from the Scouser. Virgil's up, doesn't get it, falls to the deep midfield. Kept alive by Robbo, Keita. Bobby Firmino on the turn on that left wing. He's going to need a man to pass to. He's tackled. Liverpool throwing.
Oh, dearie me.
Keita.
Come on, boys.
Henderson. Trent. Bad ball again. Trent with the strike. It's deflected.
It's
over the bar. Corner.
It's
gain.
not. It's not. It's not got a chance. Oh, come on, boys. Robbo, let's hit another delivery like that. Come on for eBay before me.
Joao Mario due to come on the pitch here for Benfica. The former Porto man. Hopefully that's a jinx for them.
Come on.
Corner. Robbo, out swinger, near post. Oh, it's headed away, but only as far as Henderson. Bad touch. Fabinho looks onside. Whipped cross, blocked. Throw in. Just put it to bed, Liverpool. Come on.
This is stressful. Paul, I've got an idea.
Tom, do you want to switch? Why don't you switch to the backup? No, the backup Wi-Fi.
I've got a really good fix. There's no way of knowing now whether the audio is out of sync if we sit perfectly still with our hands over our mouths like this.
Okay, if on the right-hand side, Jota, back to Jordan. Jordan goes all the way back to Trent. Liverpool just look happy to not press this one. They just want to get this game done. We've had a lot of these games in the Champions League, I think. You know, for years, where we've been the best I've ever seen in the first half, and then not been in the second half.
It's been baffling. I don't know whether Benfica changed anything, you know, setup wise, tweak the system or whatever. But it's just...
What a ball! Diaz is in! He's gone round the goalkeeper! Diaz! Diaz! That is the game! What a goal! Naby Keita exceptional in midfield! And Luis Diaz rounds the goalie and puts the game, if not necessarily the tie, given how Liverpool played the second half, to bed. To you too, Luis Diaz. To you too. Mwah!
Vamos! Yeah. Look at this for the ball. He holds his run really well.
Yep.
And then there you go. What are you going to do? I'm just going to run around you, mate, and I'm going to just play the ball into the net!
Come on! Holy mother of God. There we go.
Yeah. So about that second half, right? We've been all right, haven't we, in the last 2 minutes?
Yeah. The last 10.
Oh, my days.
Naby Keita's brilliant.
Get in, my son.
Gets lucky with the deflection after on the through ball, but...
Takes it away from the keeper as well, doesn't it? Because of that spin.
Oh, yes.
That's calm, that, man. That's calm. Whoo!
Oh, my good Lord. Let's have the Naby song. Because we haven't got the Luis Diaz.
Oi!
We'll switch the Wi-Fi over at full time. And if it carries on, if it works, then sound. If not, if it dies, then we're going to turn it off anyway.
It's going to restream. It's the issue restream.
Like Joe Gomez has just come on for Naby Keita, I think.
And Trent.
And Trent's come off as well. So Trent and Naby for... Okay. Keita for Milner. And I didn't see you... I didn't see who else came off there, did you?
No. Okay, do you want to just set final whistle up as its own stream then, Tom?
Okay. Right. Okay, now. Go on, boys. One more now would be really nice. And fuck, have City just scored again?
Yep, it looks like it.
Hang on a minute. It's saying 1-0 on the sofa score.
Oh, is this them celebrating the first one again?
You've lost this bottle of water.
No, it was them celebrating the first goal. Wow, we love that, didn't we?
Jota!
Oh, goalkeeper claims it.
Oh, yeah, City didn't go, definitely.
Tom, just you don't need to make a proper thumb. Just put a fucking holding image and we'll just do that as a separate stream, mate.
Oi, oi. Oh, that was a big goal, mate.
Blimey, that could be an absolutely massive and decisive goal in Liverpool's season there. Luis Diaz, exceptional stuff. Liverpool needs to defend though. Just less than 3 minutes left of the game. We're in injury time. Deep ball to the back post. Well done, Fabinho. And he goes down, clutching his head. Hopefully he's okay. Oh gosh, the guy's gesticulating wildly to get someone on here. Fabinho is down and does not look good.
Head injury as well.
Just got nutted. Oh, in the back of the head there.
It's going to hurt, but he's still playing against City. No, he's not concussed, actually.
Oh, that's the thing about getting it in the back of the head. Like,
he's fucking down, isn't he? Like, down. concern on the faces of the subs there. Man City Atletico Madrid has finished 1-0 to Manchester City.
I think Atletico will be pretty happy with that, to be honest. Genuinely, you think about what Real Madrid did to PSG in the last round, and it was seen as like a good, PSG will be all right, they've done okay here. I mean, I don't know if Atletico have got the goals, regardless, but in the one there, chasing just a goal, yeah, that doesn't look good for Fabinho at all.
Are they stitching him up there?
I really don't know. Jurgen Klopp just, not looking happy there at all. Watch this goal again. Naby Keita with the deflected through ball. Diaz is so alert. He's so alive to it. Rounds the goalie. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant.
The goalie's made his choice for him there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Can you do anything differently as a goalkeeper there?
At pace, it's tough because it's all happening so quick there. Alisson probably angles his run a little bit more to to make that less of an option. Maybe it's tough. At pace, it either works or it doesn't. He's actually got it. You've got to get it far enough away from the goalkeeper, yet still somehow keep it in control. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. It's just brilliant from Diaz, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Doesn't look good for Fabinho this at all.
No, it doesn't.
Although Sadio Mane's having a good time on the bench, which is good to see.
He's loving life, isn't he? Yeah. He's sat upright now, at least. Joe Gomez keeping himself warm. Fabinho's up.
The thing, it's a stupid thing, but because of the concussion protocol stuff, they will be trying everything in their power to not. It sounds horrible, this to say it, but they'll want to make sure that he's not. He's smiling now, Fabinho, so he should be okay. But obviously, if he's judged to have concussion, then that will keep him out of the Man City game, which is a thing.
What's he fucking holding there? This ring piece.
Man of the match. Fabinho still being looked at on the touchline corner to Benfica, which Liverpool are going to have to deal with without Fabinho here.
Fabinho off.
Josh Paul, this sound thing is like watching a martial arts film. You do some dialogue. You disrespected my brother. I must hurt you with Chris.
Go on.
Oh, can Liverpool hit the counter attack now? Diaz, Henderson tearing away down that right hand side. We've gone to the left instead. Joe Gomez finds Diogo Jota, tries to ride the challenge and can't, and it breaks down. Great battling there from Diaz. He's just a little street fighter. I love him. We're over injury time at this point, but of course we will, because Fabinho was down for the vast majority
minutes,
of that.
maybe?
Yeah, at least a couple.
So maybe to 7.
Potentially, yeah. It means we've got I reckon at least another couple of minutes left on this one.
Fabinho's back in the middle of the park. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, that is very, very big. Very, very big indeed. Benfica just trying to organise themselves for one last push, maybe. Liverpool pushing them back. It's all the way back with the goalkeeper. That's a big clearance to the left back. He's been forced to flick it on. Liverpool keep it alive with Jordan Henderson. Trent will bring this down.
Yeah, it's Joe.
Oh, Joe. God, yeah, of course it is.
Fabinho wins the ball. Nearly breaks for Luis Diaz.
Nearly.
Oh,
James Milner.
He has to have one.
Yeah. And
he just took the ball away.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Someone said, "What's love to hear you sing?" Says, "What's up with Mo? Has he lost his confidence?" And Craig Jones says, "Lost his Mo, Joe." I like that.
Was the first person called Joe?
No.
Oh, who's the first person? Because it would have been really good.
That would have been
like,
yeah.
I mean, I have to wait a long time for someone to ask about that. Called Joe.
But on Jota.
I might make 2 fake YouTube accounts just so I can do that joke in a Liverpool stream.
Joe Gomez. He's going to go to the corner flag. Try to play Bobby Firmino in. Bobby Firmino will keep him in.
Grimaldo. Right, who do you think they are going to give the man of the match to?
Ooh. Oh, hang on. We're in again. Diogo Jota! Oh, good save again from the goalkeeper. Another huge chance for the Reds.
I know this is mental, right? But if he'd have just slotted Diaz in, Diaz won the ball. And I think they'll give it Diaz, by the way. Look, if you can just...
Yeah, just run it onto Diaz. Yeah, you're right. But
it's a good save. It's a good save. I think they'll give it Diaz anyway, man of the match.
I think they should give it to Fabinho. Because he's been outrageously good in midfield all game long. Yeah. But you're right, they'll probably give it to...
He's got a goal and an assist.
Yeah.
And he?
Yeah.
Naby's in with a shout, I think, for man of the match as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Corner for Liverpool. Robbo. It's going to break to Fab. And there goes the full-time whistle. Wow. 3-1 to Liverpool in the end. Right, as you will have noticed, we've had some sync issues. Shit happens sometimes, unfortunately, right? So instead of just carrying on into the final whistle show, we will do that as a separate stream. That will be a couple of minutes, and we'll just jump over to that, and then we'll carry on with the usual stuff that we do. So yeah, do join us over there. If you're not sure where that is, just head to our YouTube channel. Just go to... What? Stay here. Yeah. It'll lead straight in. So yeah, just stay here. As soon as this video ends, it'll auto play into the next one. So yeah, that should be absolutely cool. Right. Wow. Great. Sad. Right, okay, we'll see you all in a few seconds on the full-time whistle show, and then of course stick around because we will also be doing your reactions and fan reactions. Chris will be doing player ratings, and then we'll be over on Redmen Plus doing the instant match reaction, which should be very interesting indeed. So join us over on there for that in about an hour's time. All the best in a bit.